Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week we've got more Globie debuts. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So we got the, I don't know if this is technically separate generations or not, but it's different group names.
A sub-generation.
We
like
got
the Bionicle kids.
Yes, exactly. Smash between the Gen Z and millennials of the world. Globie's new debuts we talked about last week were Equinox, a.k.a. the boys, the lads, the gents, the guys. And now we're going to move on to Solstia, the ladies, the females.
I heard there was There's one thing that they referred to each other actually in their own debut, and they called their other, like the other gens, they called them cousins.
Oh, that's cute. I just call them Globies because they're all Globies.
All right, now let's discuss the females.
Yes, the females. Push his glasses up nose. I hear they travel in groups.
I hear they have secret powers instead of farts.
Oh, I see.
That's what makes them different.
They don't fart, they fluff. That's what I was told.
I'm glad we're able to talk about this before we
If you'd like to provide any feedback about how great we are, please let us know.
Tell us how we nailed it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
The first part of this that I'd like to say is that one of the members of Solstia has not actually debuted yet. She got bonked on the head by YouTube-kun, and YouTube was like, "No, you're not allowed to exist as a channel or company, I guess." And they had to fight for their right to YouTube, and now she will be debuting on the 26th of April.
Which I think is the day that this episode comes out.
That's right. So if
Tell us how she is.
Yeah, exactly. Check out Rhubarb and Kustard, debuting the day of the release of this. So actually, if you watch this on the day of, yeah, definitely check her out because everybody else has been a killer talent, as we're about to get into.
I'm going to say right now, she's my favorite. Way to go.
There we go.
Oh, before we get too into it, any promises I make towards incumbent generations is not binding. I promise nothing.
If he makes a promise, I'm going to hold his feet to the fire about it. Just be aware. He's going to fight every step of the way, though. But let's talk about the first of our new talents that we got to meet this week, and that is Kiri Kilovolt. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to be real with you. Twitter decided that I was going to like her before anybody had any other say in the matter. I was browsing Twitter, and whenever her Twitter account went live, I immediately got every one of her tweets, and I was like, I guess I'll follow her. I'm already seeing everything.
This one.
Yes, she is a racing giraffe. She has cute little tufts of hair on her head, which is immediately what I told her. I saw her the preview picture that she put up, and I was like immediately like clipped out her hair tufts and sent them back and replied with them, and I was like, these are cute. And she was like, yeah, they are. So either way, she is, I'm guessing because she's a British VTuber, Twitter was like, he's gonna like her, let's just like set that up from the word go.
Twitter just has you figured out, man.
It's true, the algorithm knows, man. But either way, yeah, she is a racing giraffe. She has a lot of really cool design elements. I love the fact that she's got all the stripies in her hair of the different giraffe colors. And she's got some really cool hair accessories, a lightning bolt and some other stuff because she's fast, and she's got some rings in her ear, which looks really cool.
They've all got a lot of really, really cool like customization they can do. Like practically everything about their models can toggle in some way.
Yeah, it's really impressive, frankly, how well made their models are. So yeah, she has a really cool jacket that is covered in like little racing patches, which I really like too. She can take the jacket off if she's feeling a little too hot from the racing. And it's very impressive when she does. There you go. There's the VTuber Booba update, large.
Well, everyone, for those of you sitting on your hands, Waiting eagerly for Nick to confirm, yes. Good breasts.
Impressive.
She made sure to point them out too, because she's like, it's very noticeable when I take my jacket off.
Bro.
Another test passed.
Sorry, my sense of humor has gone away again. Keep going, please.
She also has one of my favorite things, because you mentioned this about the toggles, and I love the fact that she has the racing goggles, like glasses on, that are like green tinted. So she has like a couple little green accents, and when she takes them off, she actually tucks them into her shirt, and so they're like hanging down. And I thought it was just like a really neat little thing they did with that. I thought it was a really cool touch. Mm-hmm. That was just one of the things that I wanted to point out that I really liked. I have more to say about Kiri than almost anybody else, because I watched her debut start to finish, and like, again, I was predisposed for her to be the one I care about. So she didn't give us an age.
Nope.
Does that confirm her as a hag?
No.
Okay.
Most characters don't give us an age.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
It's almost always nonsense.
She's 17 forever then. Got it. Yes, she also showed the sneakers. Except they're not sneakers, they're trainers. She got very upset about sneakers being called out in the chat. Her British pride couldn't handle it.
Yeah, no calling them sneakers.
Heaven forbid.
Tennis shoes.
What are you training for? Being wrong?
Oh. I believe my response was sneaky trainers. Because I'm very smart. Her birthday is July 28th. She is unfortunately, as mentioned about 7 times already, British. I'm going to have to censor that word in the edit.
Appreciate that.
We're just collecting them at this point.
Yeah. Like I said, a big aura guy, really like Killia recently. Now Kiri's here. Like, I'm just going to move to England.
British only episode.
Virtual England. I mean, at this point, it's very easy to do. There's a lot of really high quality British. Oh, and Elia, of course. Elia, I skipped somehow.
All we have to do is have Nick talk about what he usually talks about. Have a week where I only see Rin, and then we're good.
There we go. I always forget about Rin. She's like on the periphery for me.
Yeah.
But I know that she's one of your like focuses.
For me, she's like pretty close to center. She's just such a shit poster.
That's fair.
And then another newer one, Rem.
Yeah, that's right. Rem is too.
They're just...
Oh, they've caught on.
Are you a British woman that likes anime at all? Guess what? We've got the career for you.
There's 1 or 2 other ones that I watched a long time ago, too, that we've never talked about. So
Oh, yeah?
maybe we'll bring them up someday.
You'll have your episode.
Wait, is Limu British?
Yeah.
I mean, Obi Katie Cat, believe it or not, British.
It doesn't show normally, but every once in a while, Limu has a word where like she doesn't know how to say it in the accent she shows on stream, so you hear her dip back in. It's really weird.
I want her to start speaking Scouse to me. If you don't get that, don't worry, it's not for you. Kiri likes cooking. Like she mentioned Katsudon specifically, which is
Yeah.
good based, I suppose. Anime and manga, cars, movies, cheese, based people, working out, touching grass. Big touching grass lady.
Oh, okay.
She has focused in on some cars that she likes. She likes the R34. She's a big fan of R34, you know? Just the R34 Nissan GTR.
What's your feelings?
Nissan GTR,
What are your
Skyline.
feelings on the R34?
Big R34 guy over here.
Okay, so this is working out for you.
It's a really nice car.
Yeah, it's a good car.
Can't believe I said the wrong thing. No, I was right. The Nissan GTR. Okay.
Yeah, she said the Nissan GTR is her favorite car.
Why do I have this so confused?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going nuts.
I think she might have said a couple other cars too. But
Anyway, she's also big on the glizzies.
yep.
And how could you not? How could you not? It's the same car, by the way. I was confusing the 2 different names for it. I'm an idiot. It's been a really long week. All right, she dislikes slow people. I'm sorry.
Hi.
Slow internet. Talking on the phone. The concept of time. Bad sportsmanship. And broken ice cream machines.
Based.
She also loves racing games, believe it or not, as the racing giraffe that she is.
Is she going to play Lego Racers?
She has a Thrustmaster TGT2.
It's not compatible with Lego Racers, released in 1997.
You don't know that. There's probably mods.
There are no mods for Lego Racers.
She also said that specifically her Thrustmaster steering wheel is compatible with PlayStation 5 as well as PC. So she'll be playing like Forza and Gran Turismo.
I looked this up out of curiosity. It's an $800 steering wheel and pedal.
Yeah, that driving sim players are very serious about their rigs usually.
Back when I worked in video game store, driving sim players were very interesting customers. They came in and usually already knew what they wanted, or worse, had questions that I didn't know the answers to. I just knew every steering wheel was very specific.
Hey, can you tell me about the force feedback on the TGT2?
No. How about you race on out of here?
Fair enough. She has very good anime taste. What does this mean?
Let me find out. Looking at her game taste, I'm looking at her stream as we go. I see Lego Star Wars, so we're off to a great start.
Yeah. Now we just got to add some Lego racing.
Do Lego Racers, coward. Games so bad they're good. I'm really curious about what games you're into that are so bad they're good, because there are some good ones out there.
There's quite a few, actually.
Feel free to share. Let's go ahead. All right, anime. Holy shit, that's a big list.
Oh, that's why you didn't list them all out.
Yes.
Promise Neverland, she specifies season 1 in the manga. Okay, I appreciate that.
She likes Is the Order a Rabbit?
Vagabond. Vagabond's really base taste. You don't hear that often. High School Boys. One Piece. She lists a specific episode, 650. I think that's somewhere in Dressrosa.
No, she was catching up, I believe, and was
that's how
up to
far she
episode
was.
650. Yeah.
Get through it. I think you're in the part where One Piece gets really rough to watch because they just dropped the quality.
Oh, she's a Gintama fan.
Hey, we got one.
Oh, she likes Vinland Saga. Uber based. Such good. And Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. Really good choices.
Love is War.
Do.
Man Abyss, because of course she VTubes.
Of course.
Mob Psycho.
Yeah, Mob Psycho is really good.
Yeah, this is the kind of taste where it's like I see enough base stuff that if she recommended me a show, I trust her.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is like
Really good stuff.
good broad taste.
I think she was the one that she specifically said made an abyss, and then it's like, and I'm sorry for those of you that this might be bringing back PTSD into your mind.
Yep.
Honestly,
Basically what she said.
I always take people who watch a broad variety shows as a green flag. I think it's a good sign.
Very fair.
Like people who only watch like slice of life's like, oh, that's a red flag.
What are you talking about me 15 years ago for?
I'm just saying back then we weren't right for each other.
Fair.
If you only watch a singular genre of something, then I don't probably will not trust what you have to
Oh
recommend.
yeah, you have nothing to recommend me.
Listen, K-On! Came out and I realized I just like watching girls be happy. I just like seeing girls live their lives and having a good time and hanging out and being friends, and that just kind of like up until then I was all like Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then K-On! Came out.
Last week on Dragon Ball Z, Goku found coupons for a sandwich store. Bulma returned to college to get another job. And Chi-Chi hung out with her friends. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da.
On one hand, that's funny. On the other hand, there was an episode where he had to go get his driver's license.
Everyone knows about the driver's license episode. It's the best filler episode in the show.
I have a T-shirt with Piccolo driving a car on it.
It's so based.
Amazing, utterly. All right, let's get back to Kiri real quick. She loves doing design. She made her own GenMates overlays, and she made her own intro video, which is impressive, cool, and great.
It's worth noting that her intro here is very designed. There's just so much stuff going on.
Yeah, I do love her, like, it's a very British design of, like, collage style and, like, a lot of, like, magazine style. It's really, really cool, and I do like it a lot. Just that's like the design of her entire like debut stream.
Exactly.
It's really there's got to be a term for it. I know there is, but it's one of those things that you think is like classically British. Anyways, and she has her first week schedule already at this point complete, basically. She did Q&A, Need for Speed Unbound, Forza Horizon 5, Reverse 1999, and a content warning collaboration, which I believe was with the other members of her generation.
Yeah.
So there you go. If you're interested in Kiri Kilovolt, and she is great, entertaining, and wonderful, then I recommend her, and she's out there on YouTube for you to check out right now. Any other closing thoughts on Kiri before we move on?
I'm looking forward to seeing what she puts out. I'm looking forward to the future of Lego Racers.
Based.
1 and 2.
Based in Lego pills?
Based in Lego Build.
I see, yes. Also, thank you. She replied to me on Reddit, and that was cool. Next up, we've got Bonnie Barkswell.
We've been hyping up Bonnie for a while.
I like Bonnie a lot. She is very entertaining.
She took me by surprise a lot.
I believe that it started and then continued on with balls out for Bonnie because she's a dog and she likes chasing balls.
Oh gosh, you're not going to believe the mistake I made in my mind.
Please elucidate further.
Well, if I were to be frank, I thought when she said balls, she might have been saying some sort of street slang for a more vulgar thing.
I know, it's balls out in the chat. You have to.
Exactly.
She requested it.
She did a couple times. Bonnie is based on a golden retriever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's happy. She's energetic. She's here to have fun, hang out, and have just like a great time, basically.
My overall thoughts on her was the lewd engineer dog.
Yes. She's got some overalls on and some cool goggles that are very steampunky, and she's definitely an engineer of some kind. And she's only got one strap on for the over her shoulder for the. Yeah, I said the words wrong, didn't I? God damn it, I did it again. No. She's only got one strap of the overalls on so she can show off the goods a little better. She's well endowed. She also got the big booba.
I was also saying, because it appears as though she's from the UK, parentheses, sorry.
Not again!
God! We have to put an embargo up, guys.
She specifically mentioned her cup size.
Which was?
G.
Mm-hmm.
For a good dog.
For a good doggo.
Yeah. I was like, all right, this is a kind of an interesting joke. Like, no, she was lewd the whole way, start to finish.
Yep.
So
she's very much a tongue-in-cheek VTuber, very funny. I like her a lot, honestly. She accidentally called herself a pillow princess instead of a passenger princess at one point. Like, just a lot of little. And it was great because she's like, it's my debut. I shouldn't be doing like these jokes, but as you would expect, lots of jokes, lots of good stuff. I just like imagine in my mind a bunch of people being like, Corona turned me down, but maybe she'll marry me. Like, I don't know why that's where my brain went, but and also again, she did request everyone's balls out in the chat, which is great. She's also drawn a lot of art specifically focusing on Booba in the past, so I do believe that us complimenting hers is not a bad thing.
No, she had some of it to show off, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. She did show some of the artwork off. So just in general, she does a lot of cool stuff. She likes drawing and the color blue and also balls.
Blue, puns, balls, summer, Hatsune Miku.
A Miku fan.
Deep voices, which makes sense. Hatsune Miku's voice goes really deep.
I see.
Well, I see Nicholas is doing the joke I knew he would.
Yes, indeed. How you doing, Bonnie?
I was base 1 in choir.
Now you're just based.
If only it were true. That'd be so funny.
Go ahead and read the next part.
What else is there to read? She also likes naps, diet cola, animals, cider.
Booba.
She also clarified that cider, where she's from, is alcoholic.
There's no non-alcoholic. Okay.
Yep.
I think it might be alcoholic in most parts of the world, actually.
It really is.
Just not the United States.
The U.S. is weird on that. Yeah.
These are some weird dislikes. She dislikes bugs, mushrooms, hot drinks, raisins, cleaning, underwear, sweet corn. She dislikes belly rubs and walkies.
Yes. She
and
does.
taxes.
Of course. She dislikes belly rubs. She specified. She's like, please do not touch my belly. It will make me upset. She is 160 centimeters in height, which is impressive sizing for a doggo, frankly. And, yeah. She speaks English, Japanese, and some French. There we go. My brain caught up with what I was thinking. Also, she mentioned that in music, she's a big fan of Hoshimachi Suisei, and I was in the chat during her debut, and I was like, you are my favorite now. Because you like suisei.
British and like suisei.
I gotta type. Her hobbies include art, karaoke. We talked about most of these already, but learning new languages, overthinking, snaps. Bunch of good stuff. What other music taste did she have, though?
City pop, Eurobeat, classical, lo-fi, giga, real, deco, 27, mafu, ado, yasabi, yukai, supercell, Kira, live tune, Pinocchio P. Yeah.
Lots of Miku stuff in there.
Also Marines up there and fake type and suisei.
Hell yeah, suisei.
Hell yeah.
Based.
I love how we're getting people that are now debuting that are just like huge fans of like Hololive and like other existing companies.
Dude, it's so weird.
We've passed the era of where like it's the new people getting in as like the new thing, and now it's like the fans are joining in too.
I exit the hobby if a podcast starts up that's inspired by us. At
that point,
sign.
that's it. Yeah, that's the end of it.
I'm gonna go Gardent.
I'm gonna go touch grass a lot forever. Goodbye is the answer at that point. Yeah. She likes tons of anime and video games. Of course she does. She's a streamer. She's a VTuber. What are you gonna do? That's what she's here to do, right?
For games, we have Animal Crossing, Rim World, Skyrim,
Vampire Survivors, aka she likes drugs, addicting ones. Pathfinder, Baldur's Gate, VR Chat, Dwarf Futurists, and more.
Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You didn't even that's like the best game on there. Come on.
Stardew Valley. Suika game.
Holocure.
Based.
Based. Lots of
Oddworld. That's notable.
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
What a very specific choice. I feel like that game is British in some way, though.
I like Abe.
Her fan name is the Barkeneers. And her members are Pug Champs.
Ooh, movies though. She has Blade Runner up there. That's pretty based.
That's very solid.
Martian, Interstellar,
good.
Gravity, Wall-E, Labyrinth, Baby Driver, Howl's Moving Castle.
Laputa.
She just goes off down the list a bunch of Miyazaki films.
And Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Great movie.
I wonder if she's a fan of Slarty Bartfist.
Yeah, I don't normally point out like tags for people because it's just like we're not going to remember all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But some of her tags were just very notable because like the fan name, the Barkeneers, and then she's like, but I really wanted Pug Champs, but I can only have one name. And then like the chat convinced her. It's like, just make it the member's name.
There you go.
And then I continued reading down. It's like, oh, they all have R18 tags too, by the way.
They do, yeah. And hers is D's Mutts.
if you're in a company or on your own that will let you set up an R18 tag, you might as well.
It's in your best interest to keep that kind of thing contained to a tag.
Yeah, just let them know, and then it's up to you if you want to encourage it or not, or hang out with it. But at the very least, like, you're gonna have fans who do it, and they don't mean ill, and they'd love to put it in the correct place.
And that's the thing is like it's either if you don't have an 18 plus tag, it's gonna be in your regular art tag, and you don't really want that. That's a crossover that might not be the best for everyone.
Yeah, so it's easier to tell people where to put it than to not give them any direction at all.
Exactly.
It's
just a good idea.
If we set up a Super Chats R18 tag, I'm leaving the hobby.
Are you just eyeing the door in general right now? Like,
if you keep talking about VTubers, I'm leaving. That tears it.
She has goals though. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, look, she got goals. She wants an original song, a 3D concert, a meet and greet, Brave group collabs. She wants to do a cafe collab. She wants a boob mouse pad.
I unfortunately can't help her with an original song. I'm too busy helping someone else with an original song.
Get back to work for Ambrose.
Right.
She wants to learn to pick locks, which I think is really cool, and I honestly want to learn how to do that too because I think it's neat. She wants a silver play button, and she wants to see Bonnie cosplayed at conventions. Well,
I'm not promising anything.
if I should, you let me know. I think I've got some overalls somewhere. I can throw something together here.
We're making progress.
Well, that's good.
See, so the whole lock picking thing, I kind of want to do that too because I have a lock, like an old like just cage gym lock from high school that I forgot the combination to a long time ago, and I have literally looked up YouTube videos on people showing exactly how to just break these things open, and I could not do it. it takes way more practice, dedication, and just knowing what you're doing than you'd think.
You can unironically mail it to the lockpicking lawyer.
You could actually, yeah. That's a thing that could happen.
It might have even been his channel that I found a video on how to do it, but
It's very likely.
you can't really like follow his stuff like to actually do it yourself because he knows what he's doing. And
Yeah,
he's
it's not a teaching channel.
And he's going to sit there and do it in 3 seconds, and I'm not going to be able to follow it.
You just got to practice. You got to get a kid in practice. That's how it works. All right. Back to Bonnie real quick, okay? Mm-hmm. She plans to do art streams, roguelike streams, collabs, karaoke's, chatting ASMRs, and she likes to look at boobs, so that's probably going to happen on stream.
Bonnie, I appreciate your bravery, but a Factorio stream this early on is bold.
Bonnie, I
I'll see you there.
appreciate your dedication to boobs. There are no caveats.
Your factory had better be growing.
Much like your appreciation for the finer things in life. She also sang some city pop for us, which was nice.
Nice.
That's how she ended out the stream, I believe. And she also did
Yeah.
some green screen, which was cool. All right. Any other thoughts on Bonnie? She's a good doggo.
I'll be judging her engineering.
Oh, that's good.
Claims to be an engineer, does not put her belts in the right place.
Well, she was the one that she had something set up with the chat to start where like her model was hidden behind Steam or something. And then chat had to like spam wrenches, like wrench emotes, and it would like trigger something on her side and like make the Steam go away. So you could
Interesting.
see your model.
Already engineering.
Yep. She's doing good work. Solid engineering. That's what I would say. Any other thoughts on Bonnie? Just aside from being great. No?
No, well, no.
You have to,
I
you
was
have to
yawning.
enunciate no.
I was yawning in my mouth. Not because Bonnie bored me, because I yawn during the podcast and have for the entirety of its run.
I'm sleepy too.
Yeah, we're always sleepy. We do this late.
Sleepy
for
lads.
us.
So let's move on to Alicia, the cowgirl.
Don Lontano.
Yeah. Alicia.
Did she say her name?
She did. That did not help.
Okay.
She speaks very quickly.
She talks very fast and has one of the hardest accents I have ever heard come out of anyone's mouth.
Yeah. Her debut was interesting because it was a million miles an hour. I loved whenever there was a moment she accidentally bonked her microphone and unplugged her headphones at the same time and was like, whoop, had to go plug it back in. Yeah, she's got a really cool accent that I really like a lot. She's fun to listen to, a little bit challenging to listen to at times because she speaks quickly and has a fairly thick accent, as we said.
Yeah, she said how to pronounce her name specifically because people wanted to know. I literally I rewinded like 20 times and listened to it over and over again, and I could not get it.
We're going to call her Elisa.
Yeah,
Alicia.
She speaks 4 languages that all have very distinct accents.
Yes, English, Polish, Italian, and Spanish.
She said her accent is a mix of Polish and Italian.
Oh my god.
Again, she's really fun to listen to. I had a wonderful time listening to her. I just like there were subtitles in the intro video and they helped a lot. I don't know. I had a little bit of a tough time. I like her though. I think she does have a fantastic personality for it, and I think she's really bubbly and excited to like do cool stuff. So she's really cool to look out for in that regard, frankly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I can say the same for all 3 of the talents that we've gotten so far. And honestly, from Rhubarb and Kustard's Twitter presence, I assume she's going to be in the same boat of like excitable, bubbly, and just having a good time, right? But either way, Alicia is a isekai cow sorceress from another world. She sorceressed her way into our world with a law book that had the word law scribbled out and had the words magic written on it.
Hate when that happens.
It's crazy, isn't it? Her birthday is June 21st. She not only streams, but she also rigs VTuber models for fun. In fact, a lot of her introductory streams in the past week have been discussing rigging and teaching people how to do it.
I did see that.
Yeah. For her debut here, she actually had a little creature rigged up for it, like ready to use on stream. and she said that she was giving out like the model was just given out publicly for free, and she was gonna do a stream later on showing how to actually like hook everything up and use it yourself.
Yep, and the model I believe was of her fans, which are Kikis or something, Mikis, something along that line.
She said
blanking on it right now.
she made sure to say it was not her mascot. That's all
okay.
I know.
She didn't. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a different creature. That's what her fans are called. I'm blanking on it, but it is really cute. Either way, she's got a lot of rigging material coming out, basically, which was funny because Briat Cookie Cat was also in the chat for this, and she was, as soon as she saw rigging listed on the screen, she was immediately like, rigging!
Oh, the cookie box,
What did I call her?
cookie cat. just
He's a
call her-
cookie. He's
Just
a
call her
cat.
Brie.
It's okay. Just
He's a
call her
cookie
Brie.
cat.
Apparently, I mashed her together with Obi Katie Cat.
Yeah, you think you did?
I think that's what I had.
Okay.
It was Bree. Bree is the one that was in the chat because she's also a
Yeah.
rigger. She also rigs VTuber models.
Yeah, she does it professionally for a job too.
Yeah, exactly. So it was funny to see that she was just immediately really excited because it feels like that was an opening to be like, yeah, we can talk about stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Also, she's 168 centimeters in height, which is approximately 5.6 in America units, which is a little, like a little shorter than me, a little bit,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit. I'm just a little guy. All right. She also loves rigging cursed stuff, which is an interesting hobby to have, I suppose.
It makes sense.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, we're gonna get some interesting stuff, I assume. All right, and also fitting with the theme of this group of ladies, she has the honkadonka badonkas of the large size. She is a cow. She must produce.
Another one passed the test.
There you go. She specifically requested that, as a matter of fact, as she's a cow.
Of course.
Of course.
Who'd make a cow that doesn't pass the test?
She likes the color blue.
I do too.
Me too. She likes spaghetti.
I do too.
Oh, sorry. Spaghetti al rago.
See.
Cola, bubble tea, sweet sparkling drinks.
Oh.
Her favorite kind of music is electro swing. Who doesn't?
Caravan
God,
Palace.
It's so fucking catchy.
Let me put it this way. Electro swing music is the best genre ever for 4 minutes. Then it's an okay genre for 10. And then it's the worst genre for 5 hours. Like past the 20-minute mark, there's no repairing your reputation with it. She probably feels differently. But
I'm sure.
If I'm on a road trip and there's like one Caravan Palace song, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, this pushed the playlist up a notch. If there are 2 Caravan Palace songs on this playlist on this road trip, oh, they like Caravan Palace. Interesting. If I hear a third fucking Caravan Palace song, I hate this playlist.
I see you have a very specific amount of acceptance for Caravan Palace.
I like Caravan Palace, but 3 in a row, man, on your playlist, this is supposed to be a smorgasbord. It's like you bite in your salad. It's crouton after crouton.
Croutons are the best part.
It's nothing but croutons. It's bread soup, you fool.
I'm okay with that.
You love electro swing.
I love electro swing and also croutons.
Point made.
She also likes, believe it or not, you're not gonna hold on. Take a second, breathe. She likes anime. Confirmed anime enjoyer. She specifically says she likes Overlord and any anime with villainesses in them. Is there a list that we could potentially bring up at all, or is that not?
I'll check.
Is that outside the purview of this particular podcast?
Just bring up the isekai genre.
Oh no.
Oh, she likes electro swing and isekai. That's great.
What kind of games does she like? That's right, she likes chaotic golf with friends games, Risk of Rain 2, roguelike games, cozy games, and open world games. All kinds of good stuff.
Yeah, she said she was kind of open to just trying a lot of stuff right now, honestly.
I don't see why not,
Oh no,
especially
she
when
likes
you're
rage games.
right after debut. It's time to figure out what you're really going to be good at streaming. That's the thing. That's the fun part.
Well, you get a lot of that because her first week schedule, every single day she had a stream, and she said that was light that she was planning on streaming a lot more than that, like multiple times a day.
Wow.
Very cool.
So she's giving off like Kyla vibes.
Can't knock the hustle.
Yeah. She dislikes bitter food, mushrooms, being bored, horror games, and cursed dolls. Not a fan of those myself, much to the confusion of the fact I enjoyed Rose and Maiden as an anime.
We'll forgive you for this discrepancy.
I appreciate it. It's the hypocrisies that make us, you know. So yeah, she got a bunch of different streams on the way. She doesn't just do games. She's also going to do 2D rigging streams, as we mentioned before.
I'm going to demolish my laptop.
I see. And then also she's doing art and art games and some chatting, karaoke. Got to do them zatsus. Gotta get a zatzed.
Oh yeah, well, I almost forgot. One thing that she specifically mentioned too was she was a very, very huge fan of Alias, the new V4 Mirai girl.
Alias and no. Yeah, she loves her and wants to. I don't know what she wants to do to her, but I know that she loves her. She sort of went awooga, arf, 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 bark, bark at her for a little bit, which was pretty impressive for a cow.
If you make your cow vocalize like a dog, you're doing something.
Yeah. And apparently Alias was doing something to her. I don't know. So there you go. She's a big fan of it. Oh my God, that expression is priceless. She can do the hollow eyes expression, and I love it. No thoughts, head empty is the best expression in my opinion. Maybe that's because it's how I live my life.
What a freaking girl. Ooh,
What a lass.
ice cream treat.
Ooh, ice cream treats indeed. Do you? Never mind.
Wise. Very wise.
Let's not worry about where the ice cream came from.
Keep going, Nicholas. Keep going, Nicholas.
Chat made her ara ara.
I should ara.
Ara ara.
Ara. Ara.
Oh ho ho ho.
No.
Ooh.
Was this your favorite segment? Was this your favorite segment in this prolific podcast?
Nope.
Good.
If you have any sand bites, oh my God,
I
what
love
happened?
sand bites.
If you have any sound bites you'd like from us, let us know.
You can catch Sandbite in Region 5 of Pokemon right before Route 4.
Same thought I had.
His cry sounds like this.
The sound of sand. She has a debut cover of I Don't Mind If You Are a Little Minx.
Me neither.
Oh God, Cameron liked that a lot. Apparently,
I didn't like the title. I didn't like how you said it. I wasn't prepared. Critical damage. My brake meter was broken for 4 times damage.
There's a link in there.
here's this giant enemy cam.
There's a link.
I put the link to it. There you go.
It's the word cover is a link to the cover.
Oh, that's. Thank you, Carlos. You handle it. I don't mind if you are a little minx. I just don't like how Nick said it. He sounded like someone warning me there's honeydew in the fruit salad.
Just so you know, she doesn't mind if you're a little minx. So I'm not judging, but. Oh, she has goals.
Oh, goals!
Don't
What
we
are
all?
her fucking goals?
Part of being a well-rounded person. World domination starts the list.
My goals are surviving tonight.
She's heard that Everybody Wants to Rule the World song one too many times. She wants to make her senpais proud.
Me too.
Who doesn't? She wants to show off rigging to the world. She wants a duet with Reina. She wants an original song, a 3D debut, and to do some voice acting. Hopefully very dramatically so.
Yeah, I think you can do it. You're pretty good.
And as mentioned, she gave away a free creature model that you can learn to rig with.
Yeah.
Simply by tuning into her streams.
We can be 3 of these next week.
We could.
I know. Also, after she gave out this model and like showing it off and everything, and then chat immediately disappointed her.
How?
They asked her if the model had an R18 tag.
God fucking damn it! God fucking damn
It's
it!
a chibi little moo cow creature.
What do you want it to do?
She was very disappointed
Lay
in
there.
chat.
Observe.
Oh my God. Y'all are perverts.
The fuck?
It's pretty funny. All right. Any other thoughts about the cowgirl herself, Alicja? Alicia? Allie.
I like that cow.
That's a good cow. I like her. Again, her hollow-eyed, like, head empty expression is my favorite thing on this fucking planet. It's so good. I love it so much.
He's very interesting, that's for sure.
All right. Now the time has come. Pick a favorite. It was decided for me. I like Kiri a lot. I will be pursuing watching Kiri. Personally.
I'm not prepared to compare.
Not when the eyes are on you, eh?
I mean, that said, hey, I'll watch Bonnie play Factorio and decide. Because like I said, like, personalities only go so far. It's if I actually will stick around and watch their content that usually wins me over. Mm-hmm. Like, I usually find that I actually start to like VTubers kind of late when they figure out their thing and they've settled into the games they're going to play. Mm-hmm. Like, good lord.
It's hard at debut because...
Dude, when Council debuted, I'd probably say Fauna was my least favorite. And as time went on, Fauna's like fucking incredible and her game choice is based.
It was the same for me. I didn't like Fauna at all at debut. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, and it's just every single stream she got better and better until now we're at this point where, like, I know Fauna's typically going to play a game I'm interested in. Sometimes she plays games I'm too interested in, so I can't watch her.
And it's funny for me because when Fauna came out, she was my favorite. And now I can't stand the site. No, I'm kidding. I think
That's good because I will leave.
No, Fauna's wonderful and lovely. And like, I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of Fauna, but I didn't watch Fauna to start with either. Yeah. I do every time I see her. I like what she does, but I'm just not, Yeah.
Sorry, I was just making sure my car keys were still there.
Okay, gotcha. She's a good egg.
You were too.
Thank you. It's hard to pick because all three of these talents are really solid and I like them a lot.
Well, I'll go with Bonnie for mine for now.
Ooh, 2 Bonnies and a Q.
Bonnie seems like the one I'm going to watch in the nearest future. If Kiri announces Lego Racers, I will watch her play Lego Racers. This is not legally binding.
Legally binding.
No more promises.
Fair enough.
Alicia definitely interests me a lot because of the rigging. Because I'm just extremely interested in that.
She has a lot going for her. She's really cool. Like, and again, all 3 of these talents are fantastic. I really like all 3 of them.
It's 3 strong openings. I see no issues.
Yeah, but I do know, circling back real quick, I do know what you mean when it comes to debuts in general, because it seems like most VTubers, there's a standard model for a VTuber debut. Mm-hmm. And like some folks are better at it, some folks are worse at it, but generally you're going to get the format, right? And then after that, you've basically got 2 weeks to a month of them hitting the high notes of what past VTubers have done. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of like, we're going to play Lethal Company. We're going to play whatever the hot game is right now. We're going to play Minecraft. We're going to play, the stuff that like the big name stuff. And then after that, they sort of actually get to do what they want.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like settle in and really feel themselves out. And they get into a rhythm. And that's where things like you actually get to see a lot of the real stuff about the person come out.
I think that there and then we kind of enter a point where I'm a weird person to be on a VTuber podcast. Mm-hmm. My tastes are very eclectic. I don't really like to watch people play the games a lot of VTubers have been playing. I don't really tune into a ton of karaokes unless I know this specific person has funny ones. I don't really tune into a lot of stuff. I usually prefer when they play really out there games or games that seem deeply personal to them or things I just think are interesting. It's why you'll see the VTubers I'm drawn to play the weirdest fucking games. Like fucking Rin Penrose played Candy Crush for a bit. Like, what the fuck? She played like Wii Sports. Like just the randomest shit. That is what I'm drawn to typically. So I guess that's why I in particular am more drawn to when they're 5 months in and they've settled on their niche. That's probably why I'm like, oh yeah, I would watch her work on rigging because that's interesting. That's something personal to her. That's something where she's really shining. And every moment she's talking, she's sharing more of herself with us. Just like whenever Kiri gets around to Lego Racers, that's an important game to her. It's a deeply personal one. It inspired her.
Yeah.
That's what got her into the hobby.
Played a big part in her childhood.
Yeah.
Like...
I could keep going, but
Carlos, do you like the established VTubers more, or are you like really into the debuts? What do you think?
I mean, I tend to follow debut ones for a short while, but I tend to always fall back into like a small amount of ones that I've already watched in the past.
Yeah.
It's hard to expand your boundaries. There's only been a few of them that have really, unfortunately, stuck with my content consumption. And some of them are ones that I didn't even watch a debut. They just kind of cropped up. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of Calli recently, and she's been out for a while. And it's just like, I think that they had like some other members join recently, or actually they had a graduation recently too. And like, that was what I ended up like bouncing off of that onto Killia somehow.
Yeah.
And it was also Aura did a collab with her at one point, and I was like, well, who's this now?
I'm just saying, like, even fucking talking like this just made me remember, oh yeah, the only fucking moment I ever spoke about Mint Maid is like, guys, she's playing Zambinis.
Mint has been on that. She is, ever since she started streaming again, she's just only been going at whatever she really wants to do right now.
Which is great, frankly.
I watched
I'm loving
I watched the shit out of her Facade stream. She played that doppelganger game that I think's fun to watch people. Her Zambini stream. She's been playing Metal Gear. Like, oh my god, I like that stuff. And you know what's just another thing? Like, I don't blame VTubers for playing the games a lot of other folk are playing, because one, that generally brings you more views, especially when you're starting out.
Yeah, you have to, it's part of the game.
And two, it's like,
It's literally how it's done.
how do you come up with a stream that's all the criteria I just listed? Like, if I stream tonight, I don't know what game I would play to draw people in and express myself. I can't just play the Spy Kids Doom clone that came in the cereal boxes.
But that's the thing is, I think that in your first week you need to have. That's another reason I really like Alice's like first week is she's doing rigging in her first week. She's showing off what she is different about her, what one of her key interests is. And it's the same with Kiri is playing a lot of racing games already. Of course she is, because that's who she wants to be. So as far as like, I'm sure I know that she hit the what's the Lethal Company clone that's out there right now?
Content warning.
Content warning. I always forget the name because I don't fucking care about that game. I know that they're doing like a content warning stream as a collab and everything, and you have to hit the high notes. You have to do what's in vogue right now, and I get that. But I'm really excited for the fact that a lot of these folks are also immediately jumping into the things that are interesting to them.
You have to.
And that's it. Just, like that's it's more fun to watch someone do something they're excited about.
I mean, Shiori in her first week showed us a rabbit heart.
There you go.
Shiori is one of the ones that I know I cannot watch her for a month and then just pop into her, whatever her newest stream is, and I know it's going to be something weird I'm going to like.
Speaking of Shiori, congrats on 500K.
Oh.
Yes, congrats on 500K. Very good.
Genuinely. Read her post she made thanking everyone for it. It's strangely heartfelt.
I heard that. I haven't
really
actually gotten to
sweet.
read it yet, but I did see that there was a post about it.
It basically narrows down to her like turning it back on us and going, "You're doing a good job, though. Every single one of you."
I'm doing a good job?
Yeah, Shiori Novella looks at your life and goes, "You're doing better."
Impressive.
I mean, she works hard.
She does.
She does. She's always on her shit, man. And it's great. She's just out here yapping.
I went out my way to not watch her Duranko Wonko because I'm tired of talking about her peeing. And my understanding is this stream starts pissing. All right.
If you'd like to see more content about Shiori's piss, let us know.
The pee pee poo poo corner will return.
As always.
It was gone for months and it somehow came back.
With a vengeance.
Yeah. Stronger than ever.
Okay.
The flow, Cameron, the flow returned like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I can't hold it in anymore.
Why don't you try instead to hold in your excitement for Mochi Mochievee, the new debuted talent at Vshojo.
Whoa. So I'm going to ask you right now. Vshojo is known for recruiting past talents. Is this their first wholly original?
No, it's Mika, formerly of Nijisanji.
It's Mika from Nijisanji.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just really ripping the Band-Aid off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Mika from Nijisanji.
Last time we did it, we got congratulated, so I'm after that fucking adulation again.
It's Mika from...
Yeah, it's
Nijisanji.
literally just Mika. Though.
Literally everyone predicted it.
Yeah,
Literally every single person.
Bro, I put it on our fucking Discord. I was like, if this is Mika, I win $100 and I'm pumped. Like,
I was playing a game with a buddy one night, and I popped up for the debut stream. It just started.
Sorry, we're doing a bit.
Yeah, sorry, good.
I popped in for the start of her debut stream and told my buddy there's like a 99% chance I know exactly who this is, and then watched it for a couple minutes. Yeah, I knew it.
So allow me to basically tell you exactly how excited I was for Mika to be back. Ah!
Oh, one word.
Yeah, I was very excited. I still am. I'm still riding the high, I'll be honest. It's the only thing that got me through this week of work. Holy shit. I really started watching and enjoying Mika about 1 week before she left. Realistically, it was about a month. And I started watching her and she was like, I'm graduating in a month. And I was like, motherfuck. And guess what? She held true to that and left. And now Michi is here, and Michi is great. There was a really good lore video that opened out her debut, which I really liked. It was very funny, actually. And there's literally a moment where she's digging through a box and pulls out a giant nail and then freezes and looks at it. And that's definitely just a direct call out to the fact that Mika, the VTuber, had a giant nail through her head. Like, it's the same nail. So
yeah,
she's being like half coy at best about this.
there was a lot of slip ups and a lot of this is definitely 100% intentional.
Yes, and it's wonderful. I love it. She also, like, literally, I opened YouTube like an hour after her debut, and there was immediately a thumbnail that was Mika and an arrow pointing to Michi. And I was like, yep, we're not even fucking hiding it this time anymore.
Yeah, YouTube's not even trying this. We're just like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care at this point. Again, we've said it in the past. We play along. We have fun. We're coy about it for most VTubers, but pretty much at this point, anybody leaving Nijisanji is fair game. They are open, and they're open targets for us to just be like, that's who they were before. If you liked them before, keep watching them now. Like,
And Vshojo is just like sucking them up like a magnet right now.
they're at what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Because they've got, all right, we're full mask off. We're doing it. Because we were even coy about Matara before. And like Matara, K9 Kuro.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've got Michi. Is there anyone else? Min Phantom is still independent.
Yeah.
And like there's been a lot of talk from her recently about, she's just like, I wish I could tell you guys what my plans are, because I wish I could tell you guys what who I'm talking to and what I'm doing right now, but I can't. Which means she's talking to people about things.
I will say, it's probably not going to happen. Her joining Hololive would be so goofy.
Her joining Hololive is what I expect.
It would make the most sense.
Because she's not joining Vshojo, and she said that.
Yeah.
Which means...
I respect that
But
choice.
she's also not committing to being an indie.
Yeah.
And again, there's a chance she'll just leave VTubing and entertainment and stuff behind completely.
Yeah.
There's always that chance.
It's possible she's just doing this for a little while as like a transition into like back to a normal life again. But at the same time, Hololive would make sense because she wants to be an idol.
Yeah. That's always the goal.
That's right, everyone. I'm the official Arby's VTuber.
Why is this a thing today?
Really?
I literally saw... I was fucking scrolling Twitter earlier, and I think it was Arena from FaZe Connect, maybe? And it was just a picture of her working an Arby's drive-thru with like an Arby's hat on.
The collective subconscious is bringing Arby's VTuber to the sphere.
Yeah, I mean, like... I wouldn't even like comment on it or really think about it, except I replied to the post and I was like, fuck, I rocked up to the Isek Arby's. Like, and I was a little proud of that pun. I thought it was kind of funny. But I'm lame, so what the fuck do I know? Anyways, Isekai Arby's aside. There it is. Sorry, it's Elara, not Arena. It's Elara. Yes.
Well, it would make sense because Arby's has a history of doing little weird, nerdy stuff.
Oh, yeah, they used to do those paper crafts.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's true, they did.
That is true. You know what else is true? This new member, Vshojo, is here.
Who are we talking about?
Michi.
Where am I?
That was a hard one.
Yeah, Michi is here. She's a great talent. We were talking about Mint, by the way, for a second.
Yeah.
But she has a few different paths. It sounds like she's still working on contracts, figuring out where she's going to go, what she's actually going to do. But she, as we will talk about in a little bit, she's doing well.
Happy for Mint.
But we're going to return now to Mochi Mochievee again, because she is wonderful, perfect, 0 notes, absolutely great. I love her. I had an absolute meltdown watching her debut stream, as I was also trapped in the confines of my job for a little while during the debut, so I missed part of it. Life is hard. But I'm harder. Stronger. Tougher.
No, I think you got it right the first time.
Okay.
Me and Carlos, we didn't want to say anything, man.
That's for the best.
Like a rock.
Yes. Chevrolet. Buy one today.
I too transitioned to automobile sales when I become uncomfortable.
It's what I know. Her new assets. She got big boobs.
Breast boop.
Yep.
Another female.
She, I believe she mentioned something about them specifically, like being a request or whatever at some point too, right? I know she talked about them. She was just like, look at these, you know.
I know it was in lore anyway that she was excited.
Yeah, exactly. She's comprised of at least 6 different people. Did you know that?
What do you mean?
She really likes. She's like a zombie.
Oh.
She's like stitched together. It's like a Frankenstein monster.
Stitch scenario.
Yeah. Some might call it that. Some might. Anyways. She's got purple white hair. It's really cool. Good design. She's got a braid coming down the side, which she can move off of her shoulders so she doesn't look like a soon-to-be dead mother from anime. Which she did point out specifically, which is good. It's good that she's not always on the verge of dying. We appreciate that around here. She had a really cool 3D model reveal during her debut. Mm-hmm. It was a cardboard cutout with some arms coming around it. It was very good. I liked it a lot. Good joke. Haha, I'm in. She's still a very yappin'. She loves to yap. She was meant to do a short YouTube stream today as of recording, and it turned out to be several hours in length, which I appreciated a lot and was really good.
What is it with Twitch streamers and 7-hour-long chatting streams?
She just loves to yap, bro. I mean, she was yappy as Mika, so I'm all about it. I'm in. Hard in on the yapping. She's 155 centimeters or 5'8" in American burger terms. She likes money. I believe it's supposed to say cute things, but it says cut things in our notes.
Yes.
Okay. She likes money, cute things, funny things, sleep, animals, tempeh, and sweets. What's tempeh?
I don't know.
Fuckers.
Her hobbies include crying, sleeping, traveling, hyperfixating, and looking cute. I sign off my approval on all of these.
For the tempeh, all I remember about that was she highly encouraged people to go try it. I have no idea what it is.
That's a city in Arizona.
That's Tempe. She dislikes meat, crying, and losing, even though her hobby is crying.
Oh, with an H at the end, you dolts.
Tempeh.
Tempeh is a soy-based food sometimes used as an alternative to meat. It's popular with vegans and vegetarians because it has vitamin B12.
Makes sense. She's also pescatarian.
Traditional Indonesian food made from fermented soybeans. So it's in that soy territory.
Well, I mean, she's Indonesian, so...
No way.
Believe it or not. She's Indonesian.
Why are there so many Indonesian zombies?
She's not just Indonesian. She's pescatarian.
Fuck.
This is like the weirdest description of like people that are vegetarian, though.
Well, okay, so that's slightly right. It's pescatarians that can eat fish. They'll eat fish, but that's basically the only meat they'll eat.
Yeah.
So,
but it's that she said she doesn't do it for moral reasons or anything. She does it because she can't chew meat.
Yeah, her mouth is real fucked up.
Okay.
It's like grown. Her mouth is like too small, and she has to have her wisdom teeth come out, like taken out because they're coming in. But they're like the teeth are pinched between 2 nerves, and her mouth is so small that they have to cut through her jawbone to remove the tooth. And then if they do that, there's a chance that they'll hit. There's a pretty high chance because of where it's situated. They'll hit one of the nerves, and then she'll lose feeling in her jaw for the rest of her life. She went over all of this. She likes to talk.
All right.
Yap away all your HIPAA compliant details.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I went to the dentist and they wanted me to do this surgery, but they were also like, it'll be 5 to 8 days before you can talk again. And she was like, I can't. I have a debut in 5 days. So
my yapping affords my home.
that's it. So there you go. Hopefully she gets that shit sorted soon. She also bruxes her teeth at night, which is something that I actually do as well. It's really unhealthy. Basically, you just clamp down with incredible force and then grind your teeth back and forth. It's really bad for your teeth. I wake up with headaches fairly often because of it.
Okay.
It sucks. And so I feel for you, Michi, because in the same boat.
You're supposed to get like
A night guard.
a night guard for that.
Yes, I have in the past. They do help a lot. Yes, but her goals are to survive and become cool. So hopefully she gets her teeth fixed and becomes cool.
I'm hoping that she becomes cool.
She has a mascot bunny named Jared.
Sorry, I got congested. I came up with like 10 jokes about Jared all at once. I don't know why that's such a funny name to me.
I don't know. There's some bad Jareds out there. There's some good Jareds, but there's some bad Jareds.
I've yet to work out a place in my professional career of less than 2 Jareds.
It's kind of strange. It's like they follow you.
Jareds congregate.
English is her second language.
She's doing a good job.
Yeah. Her mother tongue is, of course, Indonesian, or one of the 1,000 subsets thereof, I assume.
Yeah.
She has a pet tarantula.
Oh,
Cool.
cool. Scared.
Is it hairy? Can you pet it?
Hachima
birds.
approves.
Is it not a pet if you cannot pet it?
True.
Is that not the... You can pet a fish. That makes it a pet. She likes... Sorry. She likes making clothes and keycaps from scratch.
Me on my way to pet my poison dart frog. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good...
That's Zumi.
Oh.
She's a different VTuber.
I'm sorry, I didn't know there was a...
Yeah, she's a poison dart frog VTuber named Zumi.
Does she have a pet one?
No, she is one.
Oh.
Keep up.
Carlos, do you think I need to keep up?
It's okay. You're doing a good job.
Oh, you picked a side. You think I need to keep up?
It's Zumi Dokumi. Or Zumi Dokumi.
She collects spoons.
Yes, she does. We're talking about the poison dart frog real quick. God damn it. Stay on topic.
God damn it, you can't let it go.
She works at IN. She sounds like Schlatt because she has a very thick accent.
Oh my god.
I like her a lot. She's funny. All right, back to Michi. Look, I get excited about VTubers. Believe it or not, I like to talk about them.
Unsubscribbled.
You get your scrabbled ass back here.
Drake and Josh.
No, first of all, you have to be very careful and explain that. You can't just say that shit anymore and expect to get away with it.
Nope.
All right, fine.
Play pizza game. It's like $6.99 on Steam.
Is it worth $6.99?
Oh god, no.
I was gonna say, if there's something wrong with you, maybe. But
Play in Stars in Time. It's like $15 on Steam.
there you go. Play Sea of Stars. It's like $40.
That's
on
also a
Steam.
really good game. All right, let's just get this out of the way. Play Celeste. It's a really good game.
Oh, I love
Yeah, it's a
Celeste.
good game. Binding of Isaac is worth every dollar. You should probably get that one.
Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's great.
Yeah, Hollow Knight's incredible. I love the shell part. Let's continue.
Back to the keycaps thing. She actually, chat was just like, you make sure it's well ventilated when you're making keycaps, right? And she's like, I open a window.
Fuck.
God damn it.
No wonder she's undead.
Making it through somehow. She takes meds for insomnia that make her delirious.
What's wrong with her?
And she writes down a lot of her ideas while as delirious, aka zooted.
Zooted?
Yes.
She specifically said that a lot of her ideas for everything she does comes when she's just completely gone.
Yep. She was like, let me show you let me go through the debut of just the things I wrote down while zooted. And then she proceeds to, and it's like 90% of it.
Is she an Always Sunny in Philly character?
She's pretty close.
I write all my best ideas when I'm zooted.
Thanks, Charlie. Have you eaten any pears recently?
Oh, pears. It's always hard because you gotta have two to eat them.
They taste like sand. That was the joke.
Oh.
he eats a pear and it's like, it tastes like sand. I don't like it. And then Max like, but you ate the whole thing. He's like, yeah, I didn't like it. And then Max like, there were stickers on that. Did you eat the stickers? And he's like, yeah.
I have to rewatch that show.
That show is something else, dude.
That's another soft recommendation. Fallout on Amazon Prime.
Of course.
That's a good
Shogun.
one.
Shogun's
Yeah,
really
Shogun.
good.
Blue-Eyed Samurai, Netflix.
Carlos, any good shows recently?
I don't watch normal stuff.
3 years from now, we're going to get through this Michi
Delicious in
Mochievee thing.
Dungeon. I hear Solo Leveling's pretty good. It's probably worth the watch. Spice and Wolf remix good. I like the dub.
Mochi pointed out she really wants a silver play button. What do you think that means?
Means she wants to have a lot of fans.
And vengeance. She has a bald toggle, which is impressive.
They all have ball toggles anymore. You go to Vshojo, like, we're ready.
She was like, I got toggles I didn't ask for, like this one. And then she has a bald toggle and also a mustache and beard toggle.
If I got hired at Vshojo, I would have a ball toggle. I'd buy the rights to the song Give a Little Bit. And I would do a pretend shave stream to raise money for charity while playing Give a Little Bit nonstop. So back in like 2004, there was a charity campaign in Cartoon Network where like kids are doing their best to help people recover. It was probably Hurricane Katrina, and they just fucking played Give a Little Bit nonstop. Which, if you've never heard the song, it goes give a little bit, ba-da, ba-da, give a little bit of your love to me. And I hate that song so fucking much.
Copyright strike.
That's not a copyright strike. That was not nearly coherent enough.
Do you remember when Cartoon Network got the Hives to do a song for them for some reason?
Which song they get?
They got Fall is the Summer That Grown-Ups Invented.
That's badass.
Or Fall is the Summer. Fall is the Season That Grown-Ups Invented. Oh my god, why can't we just talk about Michi? It's like she's infected us and we just want to talk.
Yap.
She also has emoji faces. She has the dork face, which is pretty great. She
Yeah.
got to pull that out on stream, I think, yesterday or today already. It's pretty great. And she, quote unquote, finally got the thing Cameron cares about more than anything else.
I'm rooting for this challenge. Go ahead.
Merch.
Do we have a link?
No?
Oh.
It's I think it's just mochievee.store or something.
I put it in text in the document.
Text is not enough for me, Carlos. You don't understand. I need to see.
Well, see, it's not on the Vshojo website for some reason.
Fuck's she doing?
For some,
I was right. It's mochievee.store.
yeah.
Or at least pretty close.
I don't know why the merch on Vshojo's site is not up right now. So you have to go to like their individual sites to see their merch for some reason.
Actually, I typed mochievee.sote. Swordy.
You're doing your best, bud.
Shut the fuck up.
I trust
Shut the actual fuck up. Merch!
you. Know that you're loved.
Thank you. So, first of all, I really like the design on this website. I'm into that psychedelic looking bullshit.
I really like the design of her ripped tights.
So, first of all,
Pretty hot.
we have. Holy fucking shit, man.
Hi, I'm thirsty today. Please continue.
They could use a few more rips.
Oh my god. They look better on my floor.
Or on me.
Whoa. We're going different directions here.
I'll wear them. I'll do the next stream.
Okay, sorry. Mochi Mochievee debut acrylic standee. It's actually a really nice standee because it has all of her surreal background art on it. She looks like. Go ahead.
The background for it is removable.
Ooh, okay, I appreciate that.
That's really cool looking.
I just realized what the colors on her base remind me of. Do you remember like the Etch-a-Sketch? Where like it'd be like the black background and you draw on it and now that part's colorful and glowing? She looks like that. I might have said the name of the wrong product, but I think I described it better than I said it. Let's look at the other. Oh, by the way, the acrylic standee will charge you $20. You also get a little debut charm. It's her doing a dangle. She has her little mascot with her, which looks like an educational
That's
game.
Jared.
Oh, that's Jared. We discussed him earlier.
Yeah, that's Jared.
I didn't know he was so educational looking. I don't know how else to say it. Jared looks like he teaches you how to spell. You can also get a debut desk mat, which that's really good art, and it makes you appreciate. I'm gonna be frank, her boobs look huge here.
I'm telling you.
On the model, I didn't see it as much. Like, yeah, Nicholas. Yeah. On this desk mat, I'm like, hoof, honka donka.
Exactly. The badonkas are out, sir. Also, all of her stuff is really thoroughly themed around eyeballs, and that's because if you haven't seen the eyeball animations that she has yet, they are amazing.
I love the debut shirt where it's very subtle and kind of spooky looking.
You haven't seen the back.
Ooh, the back is her.
It's really cool looking.
That's really nice. That's a baller shirt.
The shirt is $40, which in my opinion is a lot. I'm not even going to say in my opinion. That's a lot for a t-shirt.
I think it's even beyond Omocat turf.
It is, yeah, because Omocat's like 30 to 35.
Yeah.
But that's expensive for a t-shirt. That being said, the design is fucking wicked, and I give it that. But ooh, $40 for a fucking t-shirt is a lot of money.
Yeah.
That thing better like it better feel like I'm wrapped in a cloud right from heaven.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying. But yeah, I think that's the thing that we probably glossed over is her eyes are fucking awesome.
And like the swirly red irises.
Yeah. So they constantly like shift size and move around and stuff, and they're really cool. And then also she can do just straight up hypno eyes as well, I think, which is really neat. Oh, the entire bundle of everything for her debut is $115 if you want to get the whole bundle, by the way. But yes, her eyes are like the focal point for a reason. They're not only the gateway to the soul, but they're also really fucking neat looking for her. Even her loading screen has her holding a bunch of eyeballs in her hand.
Thank God, more psychopaths.
She's very thoroughly themed, which is really cool. It's a really good design. It's really neat. I do actually love, not just for the fact that it shows cleavage, but the tear in her shirt that's like stitched back together is really cool. It's a really neat design element as well. I like it a lot. She's got a star choker. Cool. The neckline of her shirt is all tore up, like she just kind of ripped her way into it and was like, fuck it, this is my potato sack now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
That's what I thought you would understand. You tend to understand.
Oh, Jared, I didn't know you felt that way. I'm sorry, I clicked on this and it's like, oh, Jared.
Oh yeah, it started out with like a buff Jared spinning in circles while Mochi just fucking typed in different things for like 10 minutes because she was nervous.
I could be convinced, Jared.
I really don't know about this character.
I like this character.
All right, you can keep him for now. After this episode, though, he goes out behind the barn.
Oh, no. He'll be happy up there forever, though. I don't know if he deserves that.
Fair. Fair.
Good emotes. Solid emotes.
And finally, her first musical cover is out now.
What's she
We're going to talk more about it in a few minutes in the music segment.
In the music segment.
So we're keeping this orderly, obviously. So
this has been our most organized episode.
Yeah, that's why we're going to talk about more about Zumi Dokumi. I do like her. I think she's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the laughs out of the way. Ha ha. Okay, because now we're going to talk about something that's actually serious and shitty and terrible. You ready?
Yep.
Ready? This has been a story that's sort of swirling around right now. I wouldn't call it drama because it's affecting real lives in a real way, and so I wouldn't classify it as that way, though. I will also say this isn't normally something that's within our wheelhouse. It's not something we usually tackle or handle, especially because we don't have complete information about it. False ID, where are you?
So I'll say we are diving into another controversial subject. I'd like to clarify where I'm at with it, because usually I pride myself in kind of knowing what's going on. This time I feel like I had no ability to find a primary source of someone who's compiled everything, or even a reliable rabbit hole to start on. I just saw people angry and people apologizing.
There's been some like really not nice stuff happening this past week, and it's so far out of our usual circle that I couldn't piece together what was going on 100%.
Genuinely.
I've managed to piece together some of it, which is what I've got to talk about, but it's far from thorough. A lot of it is unconfirmed or just kind of weird. A lot of it is one-sided, frankly. So we're going to talk about it, but I would encourage you to do your own research on these things. Don't take our word as gospel for damn sure on this.
If you've watched the previous parts of the podcast, you now understand how much to trust us.
Yeah, and also just everything with a grain of salt. Use your best judgment and treat people with respect and kindness as best as you can.
Yes.
Okay? Either way, this focuses around a VTuber named Kenji. He's a popular male VTuber. I'm not really familiar with him. I'm actually only familiar with him in passing from a previous controversy that he had, where basically he made a joke that didn't go well.
I'm pretty sure that ever since this stuff started happening, I noticed Twitch has started recommending me his stream. And I'm like, okay.
That's kind of strange, yeah. He made a joke about there was forever ago, and by that I mean like a year ago or something. There was a concert that became a meme, and then he memed on the meme, and people got mad at him for it. But it was kind of just like a weird, anymore like who cares situation. That's the only thing I've ever been exposed to Kenji for. So I'm not familiar with his content. I don't know much about him or what he does, but I know that he was basically doxxed, like hard doxxed on a Discord, and it was like there was a hate group that was specifically focused around him. A fellow VTuber who goes by Dove was the one that actually did the doxing. They've since apologized and basically, I don't know if they're like taking time off of the internet or what's going on, but they have apologized, and there's like a big long apology statement out there that you can find very easily if you find their Twitter page. But yeah, this actually resulted in some folks, and this is only relevant because as announced today, I'm planning on going to Offkai, and some of the people that were in like admins or in control of the servers where these doxing efforts took place and these hate groups were thriving have apparently been specifically uninvited from Offkai as a result of this whole thing happening.
We are just striving to have the most interesting Offkai.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You don't need this to have an interesting Offkai. This is already like set to be the best Offkai ever.
Yeah, it's gonna be hopefully amazing, but it's weird that these things keep happening. And also like, so it was a group of male VTubers called the Mofongo Boys or something along those lines.
Ill-equipped are we?
Yeah.
I heard of them when this happened.
Yeah.
And from you, I don't even.
So again, this is all of this is speculation and pieced together, sort of. But either way, one of them was apparently not responsible for it, and he was like, "I'm leaving the group entirely," and the other two were like, I don't even know what their responses were. But either way, this is like this is sort of us casting an eye towards it and being like, we're not really sure what's happening. If you have more solid information, please let us know. Because like I said, all of this stuff is what I've managed to barely piece together from like some firsthand accounts that are very biased and a couple secondhand accounts that I've just come across randomly on Twitter, which means they're probably very biased as well. But this is as best as I can figure out what happened. So yeah, that's as best I got for news on that. I felt like this was a big enough thing that we should probably mention it, but it's also like such a confusing thing still, and it's so it feels very drama oriented, even though it's very straightforward that you shouldn't fucking dox people. Please don't do that. That's really bad. So I guess that's all I have to say about it. Anything?
I'm researching and learning that there's like 3 more layers to this that we haven't even touched.
Oh, really?
I'm not prepared to make a statement. All I know is that apparently it just keeps going.
The threads are unraveling.
These kinds of things never just end quick. They always keep going. Like, they just continue to get worse until something breaks and just forces it to stop.
Yeah. So I guess, like I said, this is something we're trying to keep our eyes on a little bit, just because it's like, it feels like if it isn't news yet, it's very much going to be soon.
Oh, it's already like turbo news. It's just something where I don't have a primary source.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, at some point after that layer 1 happened, he got upset with, I think, Sayu, and it just kept going. And then
Kenji did?
Yeah, and then Kenji started shit about something that she said that didn't even name him. And I think she got doxxed as well. And then she's changing her passport and considering moving. And now the community's there. I think at some point someone apologized. This is what I mean. There's just not like a clean place to look. So needless to say, this is the most I've ever encouraged our viewers who enjoy this portion of it or are curious. I highly recommend you do some searching, read both sides, look around, and just figure out what's happening for us.
Where are you, false egg?
Because everything I learn is very upsetting.
The little bit I have seen of this is it seems like it's a lot of people punching other people down.
Yeah.
And there doesn't seem to be anybody particularly good involved with this. It's a lot of people getting dragged into this, and quite a few of them making it worse, it seems.
Yeah, I'm just... Like I said, I kind of wanted to broach the topic so that folks are aware that we're aware of it, but we're still learning a lot about this one. This one's weird. So obviously, I'm not picking a side. Aside from don't dox people, that's shitty behavior. That's beyond the pale of what's acceptable.
I have better things to do in my life than to go and get involved in people harassing each other.
Pretty much. That's like I said. All right. I think we're probably about ready to move on from this entire subject then. We'll wash our hands of it and move on to something that's actually fun to talk about and not just kind of dramatic and upsetting.
I found a post that's like 12 paragraphs. I'll get back to that later.
All right. That's all the big stuff anyways. Let's move on to the news bits, shall we?
I love news.
I love news bits.
Especially when it comes in the format of bits.
Itty bitty bits. You can now officially buy official merch at the official Hololive merch at official physical locations in the U.S.
Wow, that doesn't sound like Hot Topic.
No, that's where you can buy Pippa merch.
Oh, wow, that sounds like Hot Topic.
Yeah, you can actually go into a Hot Topic
I
and buy
recall.
Pippa merch. It's so funny to me. I keep coming back to that because it's awesome.
I don't think there's even Hot Topic anywhere in our area anymore.
I don't think so either.
Not so fast. It's in town. Insert town name here.
Ah, that one. I know that one.
Yeah, there's a mall that's like an hour from us.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
that town.
It still has one?
Yes.
Impressive. We're one of the holdouts. We can still find goth girls.
No. I'm afraid they migrated to Spencer's. Their ecosystem has been damaged.
Oh my god.
There's Funko Pops where before there were
Say
collars.
we're not too late to save them. We can bring back the malls. All right. It's mostly West Coast stores that are going to have official Hololive merchandise.
It's all only West Coast
Yeah.
right
It's
now.
only West Coast stores. Mostly California, a few other locations in like Seattle and those sort of areas, I believe. Right?
There's like a couple in Washington and a couple in like Arizona, I think. And,
Wow,
and
yeah.
all of the rest of them are in California.
It is very specific. They list every single store they've given the go ahead to.
There you go.
It's because it's actually two specific like foreign type like central stores.
Tokyo Japanese Lifestyle and Tokyo Anime are the two stores in question.
Yeah.
They had the Suisei plushie.
Yep.
No.
A fresh injection into the ecosystem.
If only I'd scheduled my flight sooner.
I remember whenever this got announced and people were finding the stores and like posting screenshots and everything. It's like, hey, I found the store. Here's their selection. And one of the people, it's like, yeah, all of this stuff, like all of the Hololive merch is all behind like a locked glass case. You have to go to staff to get it.
Oh my god, you have to out yourself as a VTuber fan.
Yeah.
How sad. That was one of the things that like was really fun was when I was in Japan, was walking around Akihabara and going into the different like stores and then eventually like randomly finding the one store that had like a giant section of Hololive stuff that I could just like root through for like an hour. There was actually like two stores. One store had nothing but acrylic stands and the other store had just like everything else. But there's something about shopping in person that's still pretty fun. I don't know. This would be great to get the chance to go to one of these stores, I guess. Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a difference in the modern age with us anyway when it comes to like Hololive merch.
Mm-hmm.
As if you can go to a physical store, you don't have to pay $80 shipping and wait 9 months. So
Also, very true.
Good dig.
that's like something that is kind of a new thing. And like it used to be buying everything online. It's cheap and fast. It's not for this stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely not either of those things. Any other thoughts about being able to buy stuff on the West Coast?
I'm waiting for the East Coast.
Me too. But right now, you can go out west, get yourself an In-N-Out burger and a Suisei plushie. Feed the burger to the plushie.
We're on the Oregon Trail to go get some Hololive merch on the West Coast.
It's going to go well for you. 1840s weeb. Or
My
whatever.
wife died making room for the Suisei pillow.
It's dysentery, I believe, right?
Yes.
That's
The
unfortunate.
boy got cholera. Still hanging in there. That's my boy. He loves his bacon.
Does he?
The only food in Oregon Trail. And buffalo.
There's one Tokyo Japanese Lifestyle in San Francisco. Amazing. Polka Polka has a new outfit.
I know. It's good. I love Polka.
Very red plaid.
That's, yeah.
It's aggressively red plaid.
Oh, Jesus, Polka.
She's got some suspenderinos.
Your mother did not approve of this tattoo.
It's aggressively her, too.
Has she played Balatro yet?
Maybe?
Polka. Balatro. No, she hasn't.
Oh, you'll have to send that in as a request.
Just fauna and different fauna.
Fauna and different fauna.
A.K.A. Northern Lion.
I see.
Fauna would play Balatro.
Probably.
Based.
Short shorts, crop top shirt, plaid crop jacket, thigh-high black boots. Does that do anything for you?
It's already Polka, man.
Fair enough. And of course, belly on full display. Any other thoughts aside from the cool heart-shaped sunglasses?
She looks like a Californian that sells you accordions.
Accurate.
Plaid suspenders. That's a faux pas.
I don't think they're supposed to be suspenders. I think they're just straps.
I don't think they're
just
supposed to be
straps.
there.
The coat, the jacket comes off, so then it's just a crop shirt.
There's also always something so weird about a belt that big for shorts that small. I gotta hold up my napkin.
I appreciate that, ma'am. That's good. The
Yeah.
children will not be offended now. All right. I'm going to move on now to the
Yeah,
fact
please.
Calli will be a guest on NHK Vtuber Radio on May 5th. There's an official announcement
Follow
on
up.
the internet.
What's NHK VTuber Radio?
NHK is the national broadcasting system in Japan.
Oh, okay.
It's a big deal. They produce most of the biggest shows in Japan.
Wow, don't I look stupid?
And there's a very famous anime called Welcome to the NHK. Maybe you should do your fucking research,
I don't
Cameron.
give a fuck about
Do your
research.
fucking research.
I did my own research. It's called My Shed and All the Glue I Drink. Conclusion, glue delicious.
Hey, stay out of Cam's shed.
It's filled with glue.
It is. And fumes. And a half-built nuclear bomb.
No, I opened the window.
That's good. That's good. You and Mochi will hang out.
Call back 2 times combo.
Anyway, Calli's going to be on the VTuber radio thing.
Woo.
Yeah.
Congrats, Calli.
I hope this is one of her goals, because she did it.
Go, hurry up and announce who the guest star is on your song that's coming up.
She just posted like another teaser.
Stop
yesterday.
teasing! Who's on it? Who, Calli?
All right, I'll tell you. It's me.
What do you do? What do you do on it?
I played the nose flute.
So that's a feature credit.
It's a central part of the song.
I know, but it's like you get a feature credit because you're nose fluting.
Yeah. I mean, I sing, too. I do both
Oh,
at the
you
same
sing.
time.
Okay, can I hear?
No. You have to wait for the release of the song.
okay. That's like an embargo or whatever.
Yeah.
I filled my rings. That stressed me out so much. My rings being my Apple workout rings. I burned calories. Nick infuriated me so.
I'm proud of myself.
Apparently, I don't know. Apple knows me better.
Phase
than I know
Connect
myself.
Phase Wars teams have been announced. Fan applications are now closed. You can no longer join. I tried and I missed it by like an hour.
Cringe.
Sad.
Oh man.
Not a real fan.
The team announcements are really good. Everybody got like their own feature tweet from the Phase Connect official Twitter.
I know it was really neat how they did it. It was like every so often they'd post because they had like special artwork done, this like dark gritty artwork of all the talents. And then they gave everybody like they took a quote from one of their past streams and slapped it up there with it. Some of them were pretty great.
I did like Naz's in particular because her quote was just "Sakana die." Sakana being the CEO of their company. There's 15 talents in total, split into 3 groups of 5. 3 groups of 5 for each team. It's whoever you want to support. I couldn't pick a team because I was indecisive, and then I missed my chance. But overall, really cool. Folks are all on the Discord now. They're planning their attacks on each other and figuring out what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. It's pretty cool stuff.
Have they clarified what they do?
It's a big competition for like they're doing like different clips and like things like that. It's all community content, right?
It's community games.
Yeah.
Do we know?
Oh no, this is the one where they're just all joining in to play with the talents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's like, are they playing like Fortnite?
Something like that.
Okay.
We'll get more details as they happen, basically.
We talked about the games they were playing last week.
Okay, I was making sure. I thought we did, but I have amnesia.
Ah, understandable. Podcast brain.
I don't know, like talking about Phase. This is self-indulgent, but I love rambling. I love yapping. It just reminded me of the fucking Smiling Friends gag every time we talked about it. Where that one episode starts like, oh, the Renaissance men are coming to town. Who are the Renaissance? I'm giving you the information I have. It says they're coming. They haven't been here a bit. Coming back into town. I guess I gotta get excited. The Renaissance men.
There you go. Time to get ready.
Phase Wars is coming.
What's Phase Wars?
I don't know. It's like it says here like there's like Phase Connect and they're splitting the teams.
One other cool thing that Phase Connect is doing is they're paying for all the vendor spots at Off-Kai Expo 2024.
Oh, wow.
Combining a few things we were just talking about. So if anybody has already paid for their vendor spot, they will be reimbursed. Based move. Cool move. What a nice thing to do, Phase Connect.
Wow. Phase Connect.
Phase Connect's doing some big things this year, too.
They love paying money for other people's spaces.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
The VTuber Awards.
The funniest comment is still at the VTuber Awards. The one guy said, man, Phase Connect sure paid a lot of money to win no awards. That was just funny.
Really funny.
It's not even L. I don't think they're expecting to win every fucking thing. They just want to have fun, but still, that's funny.
It's one of those VTuber organizations that's like second or third wave. So they're like, yeah, we just really love VTubing.
Here's a lot of money. I don't know where this came from.
Canada. That's where they're from. That's where the money came from.
Yeah.
They've also announced a clipping contest, which is where my brain got confused about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, we're back.
Yes. Basically, make clips, send them in, and you might be a winner. There's 35 winners that will be chosen. Deadline is May 31st. And the first winner will be picked, that being the best winner, the biggest winner, number one
first
spot, will be picked by Sakana himself and will receive one of every Phase coffee.
Is it just lying around?
They're a coffee company.
I know, but it gives the impression that like they're desperate to get rid of it.
Just take one of each. Bam.
One of each is such, we gotta get rid of this.
You get 2 Pippa ones. Oh my god.
Sakura is trying so hard to sell as much coffee and to get his coffee out everywhere as hard as possible.
If Hololive had a year where every single one of the talents announced they have a new sunscreen coming out, you'd get suspicious.
Yeah.
Especially like Gura would be like, oh, cool, it's shark themed. Then Fawn is like, we have some new sapling ointment that'll protect you from. Okay. Like by the time the second one announces, you're already fishing. Phase Connect's out the gate of like, we got coffee for each of these moldy fucks.
The moldier, the better.
I scraped a hag off the underside of the desk. She gets a coffee.
Whoa, it isn't Sock's VTubing company, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Sock scrapes.
Sock's definitely.
They scrape.
He put out a series of comics this week about traveling to the isekai world to collect tags.
That doesn't sound ethical.
No, but it sounds like what he's doing.
It's where we keep them.
Gotta get him somewhere.
I'm glad hags aren't real.
Anyway, winners of the clipping contest for Phase Connect will be featured on the official Phase Connect channel, and they will be compiled on by June 15th.
Yep, they give it. The other winners will be getting like either merch or like credits to the store. They have a bunch of different prizes that you can give out.
You get credit toward coffee.
Every entry gets a coffee.
Here's your Phase Connect coffee bucks.
I didn't even enter. What?
Doesn't matter. Buy the coffee. I'm coming back with Phase Connect coffee. That's all you need to know.
We ordered Phase Connect coffee.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get some in person.
Is it different?
Maybe.
Tune in and find out.
I actually have a clip that I need to. I have to read like the rules behind what you can and cannot do, but I actually have a clip I might submit to this.
Fucking do it.
Ooh, I
do
like
it.
it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm all in.
It'll depend on how far back in streams you're allowed to take clips from.
Was it like debut week for Pippa or what?
No, it's just not like recent.
Oh, okay.
It's I think it's still from this year even.
Oh, that's good then. Yeah, you'd probably be fine. I bet there's no restrictions on that. I wouldn't expect there to be at least.
Hello, Sakuna. The clip I'm submitting is when you're in the 5th grade giving a presentation in science class. I think I should win the contest.
How did you find this?
I
I'm Sean from Hot Ones.
I'm Sean Evans, and this is Hot Ones.
Can you imagine if they got a fucking VTuber on Hollands?
Can you reach the wing? No, I'm not actually here. Okay, like reach over. Nothing's changing, Sean.
So your name is Calliope? All right.
To be fair, if he ever was going to interview someone, it would be her.
It'd probably be Calliope.
Are you kidding me? Of course it would be.
Calli has the vibe.
Step 1, she speaks English. Step 2.
Strong step 1. So you're like a fox or something, Fubuki.
Hi, Domo.
Kawaii.
Now I'm afraid this isn't a cheeseburger.
Hi. We've never recovered. Oh my god.
Next up, V4 Mirai. New talents are now monetized.
Give them money.
Go huck your hard-earned cash into the faces of V4 Mirai.
Give them $7, take a screenshot and send it to me.
Yeah. We'll put it up on the podcast right here next week.
$7 only. Any amount higher or lower will not receive recognition.
Fair.
And that's an OxyClean guarantee.
Thanks, Vince.
You're welcome. Sham, wow.
Sham, how are we going to dig ourselves out of this one? That's right, by talking about Crunchyroll Hime. She'll be stopping most activity on her own channel and moving to the Crunchyroll main channel and all social media accounts. So Crunchyroll is basically now owned by Crunchyroll Hime.
Oh.
She's the princess.
That's
what Hime means.
Can she make Mashley be dubbed in a reasonable time?
No.
Okay.
Don't do fucking... And also the app still won't work. Don't ask.
Yeah, and can't watch your Funimation stuff you bought on the Sony store. It's just gone.
That being said, the VTuber is innocent of all of these things.
Yeah, obviously.
And she should be celebrated because she's a sweetie.
I've never actually watched a lot of her
I've seen
before.
15 seconds of her, and it was this week.
There are 3 corporate VTubers I can name off the top of my head that aren't just corporate VTubers. They're corporations' spokes VTubers.
So I'm gonna.
GX Aura. I said the quiet part out loud. I don't even know what that means at this point. I'm really not here. GX Aura, of course, for the web browser. Opera. There it is. Obake Pam, and then Crunchyroll Hime, of course. So they all are like representative of their corporations.
Oh God, they didn't give her a real name.
No, she's really Crunchyroll Hime. She's the Princess Crunchyroll.
Her birthday was June 6th.
Happy birthday.
We're like neighbors. Mine's June 4th.
It's close.
We're related.
You're getting married.
Ew, we're related.
But yeah, she's just basically moving to different channels now.
Wait, she watches anime. It's okay that we're related.
In this great state of Alabama, God turns a blind eye to these things.
Japan and Bama.
Japanabama.
Well, I think they were trying to move her off of a little bit of more normal streaming content.
Yeah, to promotional stuff.
And trying to change her to like promotional and like more like big event type things. So
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works out for her. And she continues to be a great VTuber.
I have a new idea for her. She should just not talk about positive stuff and just trash talk anime she doesn't like to make people angry.
Just like most YouTube creators.
Just like most anime fans.
The angry Crunchyroll Hime show.
Yeah. Incite hatred.
Thanks, I hate it. Can we talk about music now?
Yes.
All right. Bae has a new original song called MVEIEN.
Yeah, I think it's from her. The song's from her album.
What?
I believe the song is from her album. And the MV is beautiful.
It is very pretty. This is a fully animated one, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's stars falling to the earth.
Very pretty.
For 2 minutes and 19 seconds, but very well animated.
Incredibly so. Gorgeous video, fantastic song. I think all around we can all say that's a good music video.
It took a lot of restraint to not put a PNG of the VTuber in it.
And we will always be thankful for it.
It's bold. Also, it's fucking beautiful.
It is. Any other thoughts on this new original song, music video?
Shout out to top most upvoted comment, Jadon My Soul. And Zodiac. She's never going to shake it. People are going to be Jadon until the end of time.
It's just the way it Jadon goes.
What a good stream. Okay.
Holo ID Gen 1 has a new original song called Dramatic Exfiltration. It's a big dramatic song, as you might, expect. It's got a lot of like big band orchestra vibes to it. It's kind of like, it feels like a 007 like theme song kind of thing, where it's like big, bombastic, over the top, a lot of big strings and big drums in the background, very fully featured, just huge sound. So if that's what you're into and you want to check it out, it's out there. I think it's on the official Hololive Indonesia YouTube channel, if you'd like to check it out. Polka has a new cover of Cherry Ai Otsuka.
Did I see this? Because I'm on the polka beat.
Are you on the polka beat? It's to go along with her new outfit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really fucking cute in this
How
video.
was it, Carlos?
It was really good.
Well, that's good to hear.
What is that guitar?
It's a very upbeat song. It was, this was almost ska, actually.
That would make sense with the outfit.
Yeah.
Did she skank? Did she skank for the video? That's a dance, in case you're uninformed.
Phew, Nick. That was close.
Not to be confused with Cameron, our local skank.
Phew, Nick. That hurts.
I take it back. I apologize.
Phew, Nick. I forgive you.
Any other thoughts on Polka doing the song that sounds kind of like ska but different?
No.
Okay.
She's perfect.
Carlos?
She's literally perfect.
It was a little bit heavier than ska normally is, but
Ska
it was
punk.
still ska.
Skunk.
I hate the music segment.
It's really hard to say about what's different about all of these songs. Really, I just want to highlight them and move on,
Yeah.
frankly. Kanada's cover of Bling Bang Bang Born, which is the second OP from Mashal.
Mashal, the slowest show on the planet to watch if you're watching the fucking dub.
Is it Mashley or Mashal?
Who fucking knows?
It's a really good video. It's got the animated chorus with the dance that everybody knows because it's a fucking meme.
the
And
video looks like a shitpost.
the rest of the video is a shitpost. It's all just 3D comedy segments that Kanata has done in the past. It's pretty well edited, though. I think it's really funny, and it's an A+ from me, champ.
Yep.
Okay, guys.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's fine.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Next one.
Do you need anything? Can I get you a drink? All right. Fubuki did a cover of Want You Bad by John Yakitori featuring Kafu, originally.
Love it when Kafu gets involved.
This is one of those songs that I know you've all heard. It goes da na 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 na. That's how it opens.
Oh,
It's a good song.
I'll have to hear it.
I know I've heard it before. I can't think of it.
I know it because Aokun did a cover of it from Regloss, and I really like her cover of it. I think it's fantastic. Fubuki's coming from Ao's version is kind of weird because Ao sings in a much deeper voice, and so Fubuki with her cheerful, upbeat anime girl voice is just kind of like, wow, this is very different. That being said, really good song, really cool cover. Just took me a minute to adjust to it, but yeah, it's a very Vocaloid song, very catchy. Irys, and obviously I'm going to stop asking every time. I'm just going to move on unless you guys say something from now on, okay?
Okay.
Boilerplate.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone, we've
Yeah.
entered a new era of the podcast.
Yeah. I normally try to make sure that we're all done with the subject, but I'm just going to fucking roll. Fuck it, we ball. Irys and Kronii have gotten together and done a cover of Not a Devil. This is a song we actually talked about very recently because a couple weeks ago, GX Aura and Milky Queen also did a cover of this song. Frankly, I think it's just nice to hear Kronii on a track. I don't really hear a lot of music coming from the Kronster.
Kronii has a great voice.
She really does. It's very beautiful. And this is a really solid cover. It's, again, just a J-poppy song. Good stuff. But I think this is a Deka 27 song originally. So
Wouldn't surprise me.
one of those things. All right. Kanade from Regloss has done a cover of Kanade, the song.
Oh,
Lol.
lol.
It's a slow piano song. This is not a reflection of her or anyone else's individual talents, but I found it to be rather boring because I don't like slow music. But it was very pretty, and I'll give it that. It's
Kanade.
Kanade, who I like a lot.
Kanade.
And this is a lovely version of a song that I don't like very much. I just don't like this song. It's not a song for me. It's very slow. It's very piano-driven. Very pretty song, but not really for me. There you go. Kirispica and Mozzu have done a cover of Shinkaro, as made famous by Goober and Marine. This is the song that Gura and Marine made together. It is a very city pop song. Oh my goodness. And this is a really, really nice cover. I really liked this a lot. I thought it was fantastic. And I will read my own specific note that Mozzu's sultry pipes lend a fantastic fullness to this tune.
Noted. Or sultry pipes.
Yeah. If you listen to this song, you'll understand immediately.
I haven't had the chance to. I'll be listening to this when I get home tonight.
Kirispica is a wonderful singer, and Mozzu is just such a good fucking singer.
Well, I think Kirispica was one that she was heavily focused on music.
Yes, she often does request karaoke's and will play piano and sing and stuff. Most of her streams, I believe, are music based. And Mozzu is just like one of those ones that she just pops off when she sings. So, and this is, of course, two members of Vtubing working together. So there you go. And finally, Mochi Mochievee has done a cover of Aishite, 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 which means I love you, I love you, I love you, in English. It's a more subdued cover than a lot of the ones I've heard. She in general doesn't have like a large bombastic voice that's gonna like fill a room entirely. You know what I mean?
Well, she said that she doesn't really sing, so she likes doing it on occasion, but it's not really her thing.
Yeah, it's more of a hobby for her, is what she said, sort of. And I really like this version of it though, because it's almost kind of like lounge singery, like because she's just kind of like more subdued and more like vibing with it and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was really good. I think it's a really nice version of the song.
I'll have to listen to her version because this song makes me feel like Carlos feels about music. I love this song.
Okay, gotcha.
And Carlos loves all the songs.
I especially just love anything that Kikuo does.
Yeah, Kikuo is fun.
You have to listen to their Shinkaro cover too, though. Mozzu and Kirispica, because that was my highlight of the week. I think that was just like my favorite thing I've heard.
Damn it! Now I can't listen to anything.
You have no choice. You are optionless in this regard. This concludes the music segment.
The music segment is done. You may leave now or stay.
Thank you. Because up next is our favorite stream moments of the week. I said we were going to move on to favorite stream moments, and I fucking lied to you. Because what we're going to do is have Carlos open a box. My computer was excited at this thought. Carlos, show us your big, beautiful box.
This has been a good episode for your phrasing.
Carlos! What, did yours bing now?
No.
What just binged?
This can. I yelled and it went...
That was amazing.
Yeah,
you're
harmonic.
like a superpower.
I'm going to attempt to get this box up here in view.
All right. Or you can just pull stuff out of it.
Big
box.
Big box.
Yes, that's a large box. In Japan, it would be a largy boxu.
Largy box.
The reason why this box is so big is because of one specific item.
Okay. I probably won't be thrilled by it. I hate this look. Don't look at me. I'm thrilled.
It's so good. It's the taco.
Oh my god.
For audio listeners, Carlos has produced from the box a large taco plush, and by taco I mean the
Ina's
squid.
mascot.
Yes, the takodachi.
It's about as large as a lot of Nick. Wow.
It is. Yeah. It's now riding. It was riding on Mr. Squeaks for a moment.
I got this thing in the mail, and I was like, what did I order? Why is this box so huge?
The flaps are so soft.
All right, little guy.
Taco flaps. Go back to your dad now.
Is there anything you want to say before you go back to dad?
I want it back to.
Okay.
We'll get you some cookies, buddy.
I want that pepper.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
fuck up the foreground.
Right in the front, right up there with Aura and all the Kiara plushie and all the other
That
stuff.
is incredibly massive being
It's
put
so
in
big.
the front like
It
that.
is, yeah. But that's okay. That's fine.
That thing may not stay on the set.
How's it feel, Carlos, to be a father?
Does it feel wonderful? Do you feel fulfilled?
Yes, I do.
That's good.
Wow.
Glad to hear it. Wah, indeed.
Two
At
other
least
things.
3 of them.
Oh,
Two other things that came in with this box that I already opened because I didn't want to open them. We got the Kanada and Ririka acrylic stands.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that I had got Hajime's now because I have since also enjoyed her content.
You just have to guess who you enjoy 6 months in advance.
We'll just get the other 3 at some point so we can get the band back together.
That's what sucks about getting the debut stands is you just have to guess who you think you're going to like.
buy 4 of them and then buy Buchshot the rock acrylic stand. I was
Right
so
answer.
scared. I was so scared because I knew I had a banger in the chamber and Nick had just reached for his water.
All over the laptop.
I was literally just banking on you not finding me funny for a little bit.
Do you know if I... You know what? Too many jokes. All right. Did I tell you about the time when I was in Japan once? I went to the little coffee shop to try and get a coffee.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if you've ever been to Japan by yourself as an English only speaking person, but it's embarrassing as fuck because every time you ask for anything, you have to start with sumimasen, ego okay? Excuse me. Is English all right? You know. And I did that at a little coffee shop I went into. And the like 4'8" girl behind the counter was just like, oh yeah, like ego. And she runs back and grabs like a 6 foot tall Japanese guy and shoves him to the front of the room. And is the cat trying to get in the box? Yeah. God damn it. Fucking asshole cat.
It was there for like 2 minutes.
He's such a good boy. God damn it. So she shoves this huge Japanese guy to the front of the room, and this is the most uncomfortable man I've ever seen in my life at this point. He is like, I don't want to do this. And like he starts explaining to me in pretty decent English, broken but decent, you know, very understandable, that there's 2 kinds of coffee and like here's what they are. And I was just like, I'll have a large Ugandan coffee. And he turns around and says, large Ugandan coffee. And I go, I could have fucking done that. I could have fucking done that. Why didn't I have the balls to do that? I've never been more frustrated and relieved at the same time. And I got my coffee and it was really good. But anyways, that was just like the most confusing moment I think I've ever had. As like but yeah, it's true. If you just say English words in a Japanese accent, like half the time they're like, oh yeah. Like,
Oh, there's enough loner words in there. We get what's going on.
modern Japanese is like 70% loner words. It's actually kind of insane. You know, the Japanese word for purple is murasaki, but most people in Japan just say purpuru. Like,
Goofy ass language.
it's so good.
Did you have anything else, Carlos?
Just a couple of other little minor things.
Oh, I didn't realize there was more stuff.
I saw
Sweet.
him.
I got the guru muffler.
Oh, can I touch?
It is,
I'm sorry to handle your guffler so roughly.
Wow, where'd you pull that guffler out of?
There's a lot wrong with us.
Oh, I feel so wrong.
I'm gonna rub it on my face a little. It's so soft.
What do you do with it?
You muffle.
What?
It's a muffler. You muffle with it. Yes, perfect.
It's really soft. Holy shit.
I told you. Yeah.
it is very high quality.
Yeah. It's a scarf. Is what it is basically.
How much do you want, Carlos?
It's not for sale
My guffler.
to you, Carlos. That is really nice though. I like that a lot. Hololive continues to impress with their merchandise.
I still use my bay cup, mug, drink,
Bottle. We got there in the end.
bottle of water.
And the last couple things I got,
Okay, little thing.
I got the Ina keychain,
Oh, that's really cool.
and I got the Gura keychain.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
It
How
says
much?
Inanes. And this one says Gura.
These
Really nice.
are a little bit more fragile feeling than what I would want to really carry around with me everywhere.
That's exactly why I didn't get any. They kind
They're
of
metal. They're
scare me.
probably fine, but the color of her hair and stuff, like those parts, are probably a little.
Yeah.
I would worry about that. You're right, actually.
This is something that I would carry around as like a specialty thing, but not for daily use.
You take it to conventions. You take it out a couple times a year, maybe, but for the most part, it stays away. Yeah.
Yes, but they are very nice looking.
You got to put it on your Eat-A bag.
Yes. All right, Sonic the cat. Here, the box is yours. Have fun.
Everybody gets something.
It's a Christmas miracle.
I was fighting with him over the box for the last 5 minutes.
He likes boxes, believe it or not. All right, now we'll proceed on, as previously mentioned, to favorite stream moments of the week.
Let's go ahead.
We're going to start with one of mine. I watched Ozki play Buchshot Roulette, which is the most random mashup I think I've ever watched. Ozki, if you don't know, is a V singer from Hololive Generation Zero JP. She is she's like a real nice, sweet person. She has a shirt that says frog fuck, which is kind of weird. But aside from that, she's generally like super idolish. So yeah, I know. Either way, it was weird to see her play Buchshot Roulette because normally she like plays GeoGuessr or sings, you know? And so Buchshot Roulette came out of nowhere. It started off with her immediately shooting herself in the face, which was amazing and hilarious. And then after that, she kind of got the hang of it. She did really good, actually. But yeah, it was just I wanted to remark on this just because what the fuck? It's also great because the entire time she's like, oh, tobacco, and like pulls out the cigarettes. She's like, oh, beauty. Like pulls out the beer, you know, like. So it was just fun to watch. I didn't obviously understand what she was saying because she's exclusively Japanese speaking, but yeah, really, really fun, engaging stream either way. So I recommend it. What the hell's Bunny Garden?
Oh, I've seen some of Bunny Garden. I was waiting for this part.
So you've seen some of this.
I saw it by the time it reached Polka.
Polka and Nene have played it together.
So what I'm gathering is it's a very suggestive game.
I have seen this, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bay is playing it actively as we speak.
I was looking forward to that.
Okay, so here's the best description for it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, look it up if you're over 18. It's the custom order made series. That's it. It's the custom order made game series only without the adult content.
It looks like Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, but without the volleyball.
It's blatantly a 3D hentai game without hentai. That's all it is.
Yeah, I saw some clips of girls looking up these characters' skirts. That's about it.
So I would like now to talk about my exposure to this game, which it seems to have like some sort of like slight simulation to it because I see money and stuff. Here's what I saw and how I saw it. Polka was playing it. She's very fucking into it. She's like, yeah. She's playing Twister with one of you know, like the girl's like, left hand red. And Polka's like, left foot green. Very good. Right foot yellow. Yes, good. Wait, are they going to go? And then she looks across. Fuamoko. Fucking froze everything off the screen. Hello, how you doing, Fuamoko, hey, how you doing? You girls enjoying your time? Oh, no, we're not playing anything tonight. We're just relaxing. Hey, guys. All right, I think they're gone. Right foot orange.
We can't expose the Sayano Uta fans to something like this.
Polka has an extra layer where she's trying to romance them.
Oh, yeah. As you do.
She has despaired because they've turned down her advances so far. I'm keeping my eyes open for the Polka Fuamoko dynamic because I feel like that's going to cook.
Can we call them Pokamoko?
You think they would have brainstormed that by now?
Fua Pokamoko.
Polka tried to propose to them while playing a game. I forget which one. And they've said, no, you can't because we think of you like a big sister. Then Polka went straight to the corner and cried for 3 minutes.
Understandable.
So it's like a continuation of that bit.
The only thing this game makes me think of is when Game Grumps played Dead or Alive Extreme and the bananas has gone bad.
I did. I was back when I watched the GGs.
Yeah, that was like literally my only thought upon seeing this game was, oh no, Bay's going to hit a point where the bananas has gone bad. She can't romance this woman any further.
It was such a bad couple of episodes. They got nowhere.
It's really funny.
What a shitty game.
One of my favorite things they've done, along with Fuck Mr. Hatcher.
Yeah.
The best game ever made. If you are over 18 and you want to really like ruin your day, go watch the Game Grumps play that game.
Favorite stream moments, including Game Grumps.
They're my favorite VTubers. They're up there with Pio, who this week has played one game a lot, and it's Fallout 3. That's it.
War.
Pio never changes.
I watched a little bit of that, actually. Mm-hmm. It's hilarious because she's playing it just fully in English.
Yeah.
So she gets most of what they're saying.
Just her running around being like, I'm looking for Papa. You know, it's like so good. And she's, I tuned in at one point and like, there's hours and hours of her playing Fallout 3. There's some good highlights out there. But like, I tuned in at one point when she was live and she's literally just hucking like mines all over the ground and being chased by people. And I'm like, I have no idea what's even happening at this point, but it's pretty amazing. Like,
It's such a huge contrast. This like gritty, like post-apocalyptic world American game, and then just like this little Asian girl in the corner playing.
And the entire time is like, I'm sitting there thinking too, because she's just in her default outfit, and I'm like, she has an outfit that has a shotgun. What does she do? Like, why doesn't she have that on right now? She needs to do that. Either way, it's a fun series. It's pretty interesting, and it's been fun to watch her just like get into this game. Obviously, Fallout has a very strange level of censorship for the Japanese audience, where there's a nuclear bomb launcher called the Fat Man in the US, and that has been changed to the Nuka launcher in Japan.
Yep, understandable.
Yeah, exactly. There's also a few, like, I found it interesting at one point, like learning about the different adaptations they've made, because I think they had to remove the two-headed cows called Brahmin from the India release because that's a reference to it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember hearing about that.
So there's like a lot of interesting stuff. But yeah, Japan has this history with nuclear warfare. So Fallout has to make some adjustments for that audience. And I'm sure she's playing like the censored version or whatever. But
Nuclear war. It's a disturbing fiction we must explore. Oh, Japan. Just tell us what you want us to take up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry.
Apologies deeply. So yeah, it's one of those things that like I don't think she's specifically brought it up, but like she's playing it because the show came out.
Yeah, that's why everyone's playing it right now.
Exactly. So yeah, cool series. I like PO and I like this game a lot. This is one of my favorite games actually.
Fallout 3 was like probably the game. It was the first time someone showed me a game, and I was like, "Wow, how far does it let you walk?" And they looked at me like, "Oh, dude."
A long way. All right. Well, that's PO playing Fallout 3.
Wow.
Kiara this week did a stream that I adored. It is an unarchived Truckin karaoke.
Because she wanted to listen to like copywritten music.
Yes.
Based.
So here's how this worked. Kiara 3D model, right? Spins it around, puts it in front of the steering wheel of the Euro Truck Simulator truck that she's driving. So she's driving the truck now, and that's what it looks like. She's also fully 3D rigged, and she's singing karaoke at the same time. So she's driving down the road at many kilometers per hour, singing, "Crank that soldier boy, woo, crank that soldier boy." One hand on the wheel, driving, one hand in the air, dancing. As she's driving down the road, just running shit over.
Whoa, hey, whoa. Say, do you remember? Whoa, hey, whoa.
Highlights included Soldier Boy. She sang some Bon Jovi. All just like really good, like just driving music, you know? She's just getting into it. She sang along to it. It was great because like it's a members only stream, but I've seen so much of this because she was like, you can clip up to like 5 seconds at a time. And people have just put the entire stream up in 5-second segments, basically. Like it's really good. There's so many clippable moments. There's so many funny things that happen. It's just such a really, it's one of those things where I opened the stream at one point. Or no, it's not members only. I apologize. It is unarchived though, so you're only allowed to put so much content out. And it's one of those things that I tuned in for and caught like a few minutes of it live, and I was like, God, I wish I could watch this entire thing. This is such a good fucking stream. She is going to rebroadcast it. I think she said on like May 5th she's doing a rebroadcast or something like that. I don't have the exact dates. There you go. But keep an eye out for the rebroadcast because this is one of those streams that's just like it's such a wonderful, beautiful evolution of two different streams being put together, and I think it's just so brilliant on her part. I like Kiara.
Yeah. I watched someone you like. Last week. Sorry, freezing on it. Aura played Euro Truck.
Did she?
I watched it.
How did that go?
Went pretty good. She crashed a lot. She'd get up to answer her phone so she could text, and every time she did, she just let the truck go.
That's pretty solid. I wish I'd gotten to see that. I've been missing out on Aura's streams recently. It's hard to catch them because of my work schedule.
She saw my comments. She thought they were funny.
That's good.
I'm pretty cool.
It's always a great feeling whenever like anyone picks up on what you're saying, but especially like Aura is just such a sweetheart.
It was the first time I really caught her live, if I'm being real.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like I'm subscribed to her on Twitch, but I just don't catch people on Twitch very often.
Me either. It's a problem.
If you're on Twitch, my brain just doesn't recognize Twitch as a real thing. I'm trying to be better. I saw some Limu earlier today. Which I guess actually should have been a part of the news. Limu got a new outfit. It's really cute.
There you go.
Go watch Limu.
Very cute.
Subscribble to Limu.
She did a collab with Matara Khan today.
Subscribble to Seymour.
There you go. All right. Next up, Connie did a cigarette hand cam stream.
Unsubscribbled.
Idol Corp still being Idol Corp.
What is wrong with Idol Corp? Needs to have like one more layer of oversight.
Wait a minute. What's an idol? Who fucking cares? It's like it's Nintendo's definition of bounty hunter. Is what Idol Corp's definition of idol is.
They thought bounty hunters was just another word for hero.
Yeah. They didn't know that a bounty hunter was a job. They were just like, that's a cool name.
Sorry, you brought up trivia I'm really extra about because it was really funny. Whenever Retro Studios started working on Metroid, they went, okay, so she's a bounty hunter. So what bounty has she be going after? And the Japanese side replied, Edo? Was she bounty hunting? She fights Ridley in space. What? Who's hiring her? Oh, we made a mistake.
They literally didn't understand the term bounty hunter.
Dude, it was so funny.
Good.
So yeah, Idol misunderstands the word idol. So now we have Connie Confetti.
Now that we've driven that point into the fucking ground. What did Connie's cigarette stream consist of?
She bought a whole bunch of different packs of actual cigarettes and also some candy ones. And
Candy ones are yummy.
And she's like, it's just bait. I'm not actually going to smoke these.
Oh my God. Why'd that give me anxiety?
But she did put on like a horror mask and like move the camera up so that you could see like her full body just with a mask on. And then like put the cigarette in her mouth through the mask.
She also put the cigarette in her mouth backwards. Which is my favorite part.
I don't need the filter.
She didn't know how cigarettes worked. So.
They're a mystery.
As someone who used to smoke and then got over it, don't. It's wasteful. It's painful. It hurts. You wake up every day and cough your lung out. And it costs you so much fucking money that it's never worth it.
Just a heads up, on 4/26, it appears she's going to be pregnant.
Yeah, her and Mozzu are getting pregnant together. I don't know what it means either.
That's awesome. I wish I could be
They're
pregnant.
probably playing Wolf Quest.
Nah, then they'd be pissing and vomiting and pregnanting.
That's what pregnancy is.
Pregnanting is very different from pregnancy.
I'm just saying.
By the way, the cigarette stream was on 420.
Hey, it's the weed joke. The marijuana smoking.
Smoking them jazz cigarettes.
Left-handed cigarettes.
The devil's lettuce.
The electric lettuce. We can keep going all day.
No, Connie, holding it in doesn't do anything.
So she had a fun stream and she basically tore apart some ciggies is what I'm seeing.
It is not Zaza, even though it's 420.
I'm smoking cigarettes. Smoking stream.
This is such fucking bait.
What a good crawl. Mm-hmm. What a good text crawl.
Towards the end of it too, and she's like, "All right, fine, I'll eat a tiny little bit of it."
What do you mean eat?
And chat's like, "No, please don't."
It's just extra roughage. Like,
I just saw her eat it.
Never
mind.
Her response to being told not to eat it was, "I microwave styrofoam. I'll be okay."
I like that there's just a Miku figure on the fucking table.
It's
next
for
to the
support.
cigarettes.
And a JoJo figure.
Oh, and
Where's the JoJo?
I mean, it's on there at some points.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It's God, I forget that guy's name. He's from Golden Wind.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun stream. Good job, Connie.
All the JoJo characters smoke.
Based?
And they censor it for some reason.
Oh, my arm got cut off. They had to censor it because it's so egregious. Damn.
Better light up this cigarette.
This is just as bad as your arm getting cut off. Look out, JoJo. I love anime.
At least they didn't turn their cigarettes into lollipops.
Hey, what are you talking about?
I'm Sanji. I'm ready to cook some food for you.
I'm gonna bite your elbow.
First, I gotta eat this lollipop.
Oh, that tears it. I'm gonna clean your weenus off.
God damn it. So we have to pause. I have to take care of something with Cameron.
Okay.
And we're back.
I'm not the same.
Neither am I. Carlos had to watch. Please cut that from the edit.
You have a choice to make.
What's funnier? Miori Celesta did a VR chat beach episode.
The beach?
Tell me about
The beach?
how that went. I've said the word booba too much today. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
I popped in to see what was going on. She was having like pretend dates, and then it turned into her showing off like new model stuff and like different like VR chat maps. It was pretty neat. Like, man, her model, like the assets and everything, it's insane the amount of detail and customization she has for it. She was showing off, she got like new skin textures and everything for it that she said she bought off of an R18 store and then had to edit the R18 portions off.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, take the assets where they come.
But no, the reason why I even stuck around for this long term ended up being because I popped in and she was playing in a VR chat recreated of one of the beach levels from Super Mario Sunshine. It was
That's a good game, so I respect it.
Yeah. She was playing on the beach with like the watermelon level where you have to like kick the watermelons like around like down the hill and get it to like the goal.
Fuck the watermelon level.
Yeah.
Was that the one with the flippy ducks?
Yes.
Yeah, the kumquats.
Yeah. What a good name. Yeah.
Everything was functional in the level. If she ran into them with her model, they would fling her up into the air and absolutely destroy her model's tracking, and she'd have to reset them.
I hate them so much.
But like the watermelon, like all the physics and everything to them worked. Like everything about the level worked as it was supposed to, as if it was in the game.
Cataquack?
Yes.
So sorry. That is the streamer I watch calls them kumquacks because it's funnier.
That's fair, honestly.
Thanks for nothing, Vinny Vine Sauce.
Vinny Vine Sauce, more like Vinny Incorrect Sauce.
Yeah, go leave me alone.
You fucking got him, bro.
Yeah, I got him. Go back to Staten Island, you nobody. Why did that one hit?
Oh my god, what's this guy's name? Yeah, I heard Pete Davidson's your king there. There we go. 3 minutes later.
Yeah, you
I
like
got a
that
joke.
rat fucker, don't you?
Yeah, get fucked.
You like that rat
You
fucker.
fucking asshole. Vinny seems like a nice guy.
Vinny's so nice.
Yeah, he just seems like a really good guy.
I want to show you more of him at some point.
You really should.
I'd appreciate that.
You know what you should show me more of, Carlos? Information about Miori Celesta's stream. Hi.
I'm sorry, it was too soon. It is not yet time.
No, not yet. Anything else that she did that was really cool on the beach here, though?
This sounds so cursed.
I just love going into her VR and 3D model like streams where she's showing stuff off because she's always got such a like insane level of detail and all kinds of neat things that usually horrifically break, and she has to spend half the stream resetting everything.
That sounds fair, frankly.
Once Nintendo learns how VR works, VR chat's fucked.
She's playing South Park right now. Have fun with that, Miori. All right.
Well, I went right into that after that, and I also watched her play Hades. She started playing
Ooh, the original.
the original.
Because Hades 2 is in beta right now, right?
Yeah, oddly enough, she started playing it like the exact same time the beta started with it. Yeah, she's got an interesting model, that's for sure.
Yeah, sorry, I opened the Cataquack stream, the Cumquack stream, and that's a nice cowkini she's got. God, and might I say, damn.
Me and my GF before the great Sandbird reappears. It only happens once a generation.
I hear that's true.
7 red coins on his back.
Fuck that level. I had
Fuck
so
that
much
level.
trouble with
This
that fucking
beach
Sandbird.
fucking sucks.
God damn it, the
Every
Sandbird.
fucking sunshine here blows. I hate this place.
The Sandbird. I fucking hate that Sandbird.
Your reward for the Sandbird is the watermelon level.
Mario Sunshine playthrough one. All right,
At least Miori's there to make it a nice place.
that's true.
The swing that also functions.
Oh my god.
They put so much effort into this.
Oh, you remember the little blooper things that you could get on and ride like a jet ski?
Yeah.
Those were in here too, and they worked.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god.
She got on them like with her model and like rode around on them, and they worked.
I need to get a VR headset and play VR chat.
You should.
I should. Let's not talk about this anymore. All right. She played Hades. How was Hades? I assume really fun because that's a really good game.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite games of all time, and she was having a blast with this. She was actually doing better at this game than I did when I first started.
Very fair. That's I haven't played Hades, but everything else from these guys I've really loved. So except for
Yeah.
Pyre, I never played Pyre either. But their first 2 games I really loved.
Yeah, but yeah, Miori was having a great time with this, and I was having a great time watching it. There's the voice acting, the music, the story, everything about it is fantastic.
That sounds fucking excellent, frankly.
And Miori is someone that's big into like music and recording and all that type of thing. Was very interested in picking up on all the little minute like sounds and everything you can hear through the microphones from whenever they recorded the voices. Because some of this stuff I believe was recorded during COVID.
No, this game came out right before COVID, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out in 2018.
Some of it was recorded from home, I believe.
I believe so, yeah.
That it was still not all done in a big studio anyway.
Yeah. Because this is a super giant game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like they're a fairly small studio, I believe. So good stuff either way. All right. Anything else about any other streams that we watched this week?
Nah.
Strong response. Thank you. All right. In that case, we're going to hop over to community feedback corner thingy and also Shilling for ourselves. Thank you to Selenium_Ina for the comment about our set. Stay tuned. I got something cooking. I'm cooking right now. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff. But I'm cooking. Don't worry.
With this taco that is now obliterated.
I didn't cook that taco. You cooked the fucking taco.
It's your son.
That's your child.
You cooked him to perfection.
His name is Bibbidi.
That's his name.
Also, Kamiyama Ambrose has specifically called out Cameron. Mm-hmm. And if Cameron does not do as asked of him since last episode, where Cameron said if there was a comment down below from this man here, this Kamiyama Ambrose, Komiyama. Sorry, I mispronounced your name. I'm terrible.
You better not mess up.
The Komiyama Ambrose person, this VTuber, what from Globie, that is a Phoenix Fox man. If they had left a comment down below, then Cameron here would have to make a cupcake remix of his debut. Mm-hmm. Well, he commented and specifically called Cameron out.
Okay.
And so Cameron is legally obligated to make a cupcake remix of Ambrose's debut. How are you feeling right now, Cameron?
Ambrose, hey man, how's it going? So,
He's going to do it.
Listen.
He's going to do it.
When I spoke earlier, it was in confidence that my dojo is a safe place to talk game, talk big sports. I'm like one of the sportscasters up in the booth. You don't expect the football player to rush out from the end zone, that's where they score, into the booth where I discuss and then tug the microphone away and tell me what's up. So first of all, thank you. Always happy to meet a fan of the podcast. Always good to meet a fan. I don't care that you already have more subs than we do. You think you're big? Just walking in day one already the big boy kisser. Okay, I'll get to work and we'll talk. I'll get to work. And you'll be pleased. You hear that intro at the start of the podcast you love? That was me. That was me.
He did that. That's him.
I'm doubling down.
He's the guy.
I'm the guy.
That's the man.
When I die,
That's a whole ass man right there.
when I die, forget the tombstone. You know who I am.
All right, let's dig ourselves out from that by saying if you've got comments for us, we like them to receive comments on YouTube or Twitter. If you'd like to look for updates from us on things that we're doing, sometimes we post what we're cooking before the podcast.
VTubers were goading into a war.
Whatever. If you're a VTuber, you want to talk, maybe do an interview on the podcast, hit us up, let us know. We'd
We
love
like
to
you
chat
guys.
with you folks.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we talk about VTubers a lot. So
All of our interactions have
been
been positive.
Yeah, everybody's really nice in this. Well, not everybody's really nice in this, but everybody that we've interacted with has been really nice.
Yeah.
So that's really good. We're lucky that way. God smiles upon us.
Indeed, Henry.
Hey, what?
God bless you,
You
Henry.
gotta give me something.
Come on.
I got nothing.
Yeah! I gotta twist Carlos's arm, but he gets into it. Yeah, if you want to chat with us directly, we have a Discord link down below. All the links are down below. Please check us out. Subscribes. What else do they do? Likes. All the good stuff. 5-star reviews on podcast services such as Apple Podcasts and Spotify are super appreciated. They help us fight the algorithm and get our name out there for more people to see. I don't know why Twitter hates us. I think I might have called Elon Muskrat a piece of shit at some point.
He hates that.
He's not a fan, but my posts also I don't like. We just have a small Twitter account, so our posts don't really get a whole lot of traction. But I'm always happy when they do. So thank you everybody who sees and likes and does all the good stuffs. All right, we don't have any focuses this week, as you might be able to fucking tell, but we do have a single solitary birthday that we can talk about, and that is the birthday of Shiori Novella
Oh.
of Hololive English Advent. It is on May 2nd. Breathe in. Shares a birthday with a friend of mine from my childhood, actually. Not going to go into detail. He's a private person. Cameron, are you excited? Do you expect any potential 3D lives?
I'm pretty excited.
Not 3D lives, I guess. but-
She might do some shit post in Unity.
Yeah, I mean, she does have that 64 model. It's pretty sick.
Hey, Shiori, I'm very, very excited for your thing. Oh my god.
Looking forward to seeing what merch she might be having.
No. I will not buy any of it.
Merch.
Fuck.
It's unfortunately too late to bundle it with Fauna's, which I already bought.
True.
And you can't buy any more, I think. So
Fauna merch.
This fauna has left the stable.
Furch.
Don't say Verge.
Why?
I'll kill you.
Okay. That's a good reason not to say it. Got me there.
Can I get
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed this episode. I can't really attest to the quality of it. I'm barely here.
This is the worst episode.
Yep. And I'm the worst person. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
see ya.
I love you.
You too.